Please do. Right, there we go. Right, there we go. Hello, adventurers. Hello, adventurers. Welcome to Roll for Adventure, where the adventure begins. Tonight, we'd like to thank the creators of the items that we use in our session. Pocket Bard for our background music. Draw 20 for our Change of Fate cards. GM Worlds for our Worlds at a Glance. GM Worlds at a Glance for our towns and villages. Ripple Adventures for the gods of our world. Arkan Forge for our battle maps. Hero Forge for our player minis. And Flicky.ai for our AI generated content, like our intro song artwork. Tonight, the Change of Fate for YouTube. Do you want to do that again? Because he didn't see that. There we go. Change of Fate for YouTube goes to, with one vote, Korath.
Hey.
Oh, I thought it was going to be you.
And for our Twitch, Change of Fate goes to Pelchris.
Thank you. Thank you. No applause necessary, please. Just no, stop clapping.
He was the only one to get votes from last session. On Twitch.
I didn't vote for me.
Oh.
I didn't know. I don't do that.
All right, with that, let's start tonight's adventure. Let's roll for adventure.
In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore.
That's what we discussed.
Right. Okay. Give me 1 second to put some music on in the background. Doo-doo-doo. It's gonna work? Please work. Hey, it worked.
Here we go.
Right. So, last session, you adventurers made it to the capital of Aesidon. Called Aesidon of South Motu. Here you met General West. You did a handoff of information. And long story short, you took a month rest while a ship was being built so you could travel in beyond the mists.
It had Power Stone, Greystone.
Force orbs, arcane orbs that would help it guide it through the mists and strong currents without the use of sails. After the month, you met up again in the round room, or the room with the round table, where you were met with King Cecil.
Oh, boom. What a cool king. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, after
No. Awesome.
a discussion with King Cecil, you were handed a selection of items, magic in some way, shape or form, and 4 random vials. You set sail under the command of Captain Targo Colbeard on the SS Spirit of Adventure. His first mate, Goro Bender. You made a comment last time, I didn't understand it, so...
Goro Bender.
Yeah. Yeah, do not explain it, please.
I won't.
Right. And the rest of his crew, 6 there was. You started your adventure on the seas, looking back as the islands of Motumotu faded from view, and you started to go into the mist at nightfall. 10 minutes later, you were beyond the mist. Within the mist, it had gone light, dark, light, dark. You exited the mist in the dark. The moon that was 10 minutes ago, just starting to rise, is now fully in the sky. You estimate about midnight. After you started taking watches, so you had Goro Bender on the helm, while two of you were keeping watch just on your first night. We got into the second watch, and I believe it was Danica and
Me.
Falkris. Yeah.
Because I'm sort of got her under my wing. But she's got me.
They were on duty and spotted in the distance a ship on fire. You had alerted the first mate to this, and you started rousing the crew, and that was where we left last session. So, what shall we do? Not with a drunken sailor.
I'm going to string my bow.
Load my pistol.
Load your pistol.
Korath's putting his armor back on.
Cool. You'll definitely have plenty of time to put your armor on and be...
Oh, what have you got now? Chainmail.
I upgraded.
Scale
I have chainmail now. Yeah.
Cool.
18 now.
Oh, I can finally show you guys the ship as well that you're on.
Nice.
So,
Is there a picture of it?
Yeah.
Like, because we saw deck plans, I think.
yeah, and it
I
is
even drew a picture.
surprisingly
Oh, that's right.
Um, we-
It's
very similar.
It's awesome artwork, by the way.
I'm not good at drawing.
It's probably your
There you
low
go.
dexterity.
Yes.
So that is the main deck, and
Oh, well,
then
I'm starting to feel sick looking at the water.
you go down one layer, and this is the main.
I could have furnished it, Josh.
Well, I
Oh, man.
lagged out my computer if I put too much, and trust me, there's a lot on the screen.
Fine.
It's slung hammocks, so it changes
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Where do we put?
Hey?
Where do we put?
over the side.
Over the side on the poop deck.
Yeah.
You always poop.
It's the walking the plank with a little hole we sit on it.
Sure. It's off the back, over the back.
Really important.
It's at the front, only classes.
The difference with this ship is instead of being controlled at the same level as this, is you're actually standing up one level higher to steer it above everything else. I've got the full 360 view.
Does it like have a mast, or it just has
Yes,
the
so there are
Those
masts.
two there.
yeah?
Yes,
So it has sails,
yeah,
but
it
not
does.
necessary.
There and
But it doesn't
there.
require wind.
Doesn't require wind due
Yeah.
to
The orbs.
the orbs that are here, 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 and there's one at the front.
Are they hanging on?
They are attached to the front, just touching the water.
The external.
External.
So are they vulnerable?
To attack? Yeah, I would say so.
Are they delicate?
If you want to try and throw something.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they look like they're made of easily shatterable glass or something that would be worn to protect them.
Don't worry, it's only if something is attracted to shiny objects,
They'll
like
never-
a sea monster.
That'll never happen.
And we're not currently in the mist, right? We've just
No, you've
exited.
just exited the mist. You've sailed for, I think, about 3 hours beyond the mist.
In the war.
And you now halfway through the shift with Falkris
And
and,
that was
Danica.
midnight. It's after.
It would be about 3 a.m. now. But to you guys, it would probably feel like midnight because when you left, it was only just starting to go night. Yes.
Right. Well, I'm gonna finish donning my armor and grab my weapons and head up to the call from
Cool.
Valkyrie.
Captain
I'll probably get up at
Targo
the same time as you.
Colbeard
Yeah,
is also raised. So
Who?
he's the
Cole?
captain.
Yep.
He's also now joined his first mate at the helm as you continue towards the ship.
With a what's the steering wheel called? The halberd?
The
helm.
The helm?
Yeah.
Where the helm is, I'm assuming the captain's quarters just below
Just
that.
below it. Yeah, that's the room that's right underneath.
What's going on? Can we see the ship that's on fire?
Mhm.
We're close enough to get a good look.
Oh,
Do
you're
a
getting
perception on
closer.
it?
Hey, roll a perception.
22.
No, you can't see shit. No.
So funny, but it was great.
Mist comes back. No, you can tell from this distance that the ship is much bigger than your ship.
And was it destroyed or is it just been
It's
a fire?
on fire. It's not destroyed. It's still floating. But yeah, there's big flames coming off it.
Does it look like it's been attacked or does it just look like maybe something?
From this distance, hard to say. But
Can I hear anything?
you can hear voices yelling out for help.
Do I recognize the type of ship and that I've been at sea and been trip?
You may roll a history to see if you recall the information.
Oh, that's 9.
No, you have not seen this ship before.
It's not made of black wood like the one we saw. Sure.
It's not.
Valkyris, should we go and approach this? Should we get the captain to take us
So
close?
it's the captain's choice, but I suggest we continue with our mission unless we have to change it in some way, shape, or form. We don't want to go off task
For sure.
unless there's some obvious reason. He'll make the choice there. He's got the experience at sea. And they're not going to put some idiot captain in charge of a ship like this.
Fingers crossed.
You
I
gotta
thought
have
you
faith
said
in the captain.
they said it was a military ship.
There's the
Very
pessimism
funny.
we love.
Haven't you been in the military the longest though?
Right, cut it out, you two. Captain, what's the plan?
As you guys were discussing this, the Captain Colbeard and First Mate Bender were discussing up on the helm what their plan of attack was. Not attack, but their plan. They decided between them. They go, right, everybody, prepare. We're gonna go and help this ship. We hear voices yelling out for help. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna approach cautiously. If we can, and if it's safe, we'll pull up aside and try and get as many people off there as we can.
Do we have dinghies on the side?
We do have 2 dinghies. Enough that you could hold probably about 6 people per dinghy.
I would just like to make a point that I think it would be very unwise to actually come into physical proximity of this other ship whilst it is ablaze.
Okay.
Which bit of it's ablaze?
Does it have sails?
It does have sails, and they haven't quite caught. It seems like the fire has started below decks and it's just started bursting out through the tops in places.
Isn't it like supposedly one of the worst things that could happen is a fire at sea?
Okay. You say don't approach the ship, just
Not onto physical,
Not
like
with the actual ship.
not so that the flames can catch us.
Close enough so that they can swim to us, yes.
Or we could yell at talk.
Are the flames sort of evenly dotted along the ship, or are they heavier in one end?
heavier towards the bow, the front.
Okay.
It's like it's starting to push back. But as you get closer, you do see that there are a couple of people trying to throw, buckets of water on. You see them.
Are they human?
They look human. Right. Want to?
I'm not in charge, Captain. Well, I'm not. I
True.
can't tell a captain what to do. He's king on ship.
Right.
Well, I go to the edge of the ship, ready to help.
Cool. As you get closer, you see with the darkness of the night, the flames seem to have been more prominent because it's a light at sea. They're not as bad as they looked. It could also be the fact that there is a few people lowering buckets down, trying to pull them back up, throw water on. Seems to look like it's been doing something. So, could be savable. Captain Colbert goes, Falcris, can I get you to stand at the bow and communicate with someone on that ship? Find out how bad it is before we get too close.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Cool. You feel our ship slow to just a crawl. Without the sails going, it feels very odd due to this magic. You almost feel like something is pushing you back, which is the front wall.
A bit of what's it called? Motion sickness almost.
Yeah. Do you fall over? Is it?
I was actually going to say, when Falcris is walking towards the front, I'm going to go with him and I'm going to try and assist, not with the communication, but with hailing. My giant size, I'm going to get attention.
Oh, yeah.
And while he's speaking, I'm just going to gesticulate what he's saying so it's easy for them to understand what we're saying. Hopefully to use the help action to give him advantage.
Oh, yeah. Cool. So you'll basically interpret via signals.
Just be
cool.
assisting.
Can I get... What would it be to draw attention?
Performance.
Yeah?
Well.
Yeah, I'd say that. That will do. I like how that's cocky on a nat 20.
That's pop.
19.
Oh, that's still not bad.
19.
Yeah. How do you try to draw their attention? Obviously, you got someone waving next to you.
Hail! Do you require assistance?
Cool. With the combination of you two doing that, you do draw the attention from the ship. Hail, comrades!
The commies.
Bad! Please help! We've caught a light down in the bowels of our ship.
Ooh, that's what we catch light.
Yeah. We require as many men as possible to help put out Delsey's flames.
Right. I'll relay to the captain. Come on, sir! They require help to put the flames out in the bowels of the ship, sir.
Targo.
Yar.
Colbeard turns to Bender and goes, fuck, that guy talks with an accent when he talks to me.
Arr?
Alright, be quicker if we don't lower the dinghies because we could pull up right beside.
Oh, no.
But safer, as you said, to lower the dinghies.
How about if I swing across, Captain?
Yeah, we can put ourselves
I
within
always wanted to do this. I shall grab a rope and, using my acrobatics, I shall fly across.
Right. Is anyone else going to do this as we pull up right next
You
to
bet
him?
not.
I'm 100% not ever going to get on a rope. I'll join.
You'll
You
join?
can join.
I'll assist with the rope swings. I'll use my strength to swing them far enough out.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look, on acrobatics it actually says rope swinging. So please
cool.
roll.
I'll go for this a go.
Anyone that's going.
I'm gonna fly over.
You're
21!
nice.
Can I give
Yeah, I was
everyone
going to say, you won't
assistance?
have to worry, will you?
Hey?
I use the help action with each person as they go across.
Sure.
So everyone has advantage.
Right.
Oh.
Well, I shall swing over and do a flip mid-air and land with a da-da-da-da-da-da.
21.
Very nice.
Oh, you got 21 too?
Advantage.
Yeah, I got advantage, made it
So I rolled
much,
again.
much better.
Oh, okay, cool. I just got 21.
I'm gonna stand on the ship cautiously and
Yeah, that's
sort of
Oh, look at that.
just be on the
Yeah, we're
lookout.
just-
Now that's the help action.
It was going to be an 8,
Oh,
18.
18.
21, 21, 18.
Very nice. You do all make it across, and you're flying across
Yeah, I'm gonna fly to like one of the top last thingies, like the lower rung of the.
on their ship. Okay. I will bring up their ship.
Now, I'm a bit more evil-minded than these guys. I have a suspicion. How controlled does this fire look?
Perception.
$19?
19. Right. They definitely look like they are trying to put it out. Controlled does look like it is being controlled.
But
Like that.
naturally controlled, not
Yeah.
not
That-
deliberately.
Not a, it's not an
Deceptive.
illusion. No.
Yeah.
See what you're doing because I've done that before. Right. You guys swing across onto the much larger ship. I tried to move it away for you.
Much larger ship, which has the name End of All Your Lives. Doomsday.
So is it sort of laid out familiar to how ships we use are?
That is a lot
Right.
bigger, isn't
Sorry,
it?
that's the top deck.
So it looks like captain stuff at the back?
Yes, very common stuff. Yeah, captain stuff at the back.
How big is this ship? Is this like battleship size?
Well, as you now swinging across, you do notice the 7 cannons pointed out towards you.
Ew.
So yeah, it's definitely a battleship.
So how far away is like how close to the two ships? Is that like
For
5?
now, let's go that you're actually further away than that. I tried to move it, but it didn't like me trying to move it. So we'll
Yeah,
say
okay.
you are about 15 feet away
Okay.
from the ship. So enough that you'd have to swing. to try
So
and
it's
make
a 15 gunner, is that right? 15 guns?
Yeah.
Are there any flames near powder barrels of those ships?
On the deck, you can see no.
Okay.
Right. You swing across. Who went? Sorry.
Me.
I'm stuck on the boat.
No, you're stuck
Okay,
on the boat
just-
with
just
Caldex. Danica
I
flew over to
I
the
flew
lower
over.
mast.
Good.
You now land on the back of the ship around bing, this area,
Ooh.
and you find yourself amongst a crew of 6 people, all human, and all but one are running around trying to. Two are hanging over the edges, lowering buckets down with ropes into the water, pulling it back up, putting it downside. Next one,
Yeah.
on either side of the ship. Then the next 2 are running the buckets closer to the flames, while the last one other one standing is literally throwing water
Okay.
onto the flames on this deck. The other guy is still standing at the helm of this ship, and he is dressed quite well. Looks definitely much like the captain of this ship.
Well, I'll yell out to him, "Hail, Captain! Do you require assistance?"
Yes, please. Hand some buckets if you can. We've got more buckets, more rope.
Get the buckets, boys!
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Throw down some buckets and stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah,
And
we'll
teams
get
of
it with the
2,
3 of
or-
us. We can get a line going.
Oh, the 3 of yous? Okay.
Mm.
Same thing. So one
Mhm.
does the bucket in the
Mhm.
water, one runs to the third.
The other one goes splashy splash.
Splash, splash.
Can I do from where I'm perched on the little mast? Can I do like let's go investigation check to see if I can see anything out of the ordinary from what I would think would be on a ship like this? Is there anything that looks odd
Roll
or
an
strange or out of
investigation.
place? In.
No, everything seems ship shape. Everything looks everything looks like it belongs on a ship,
Except for the fire.
except for the fire. Where you are though, you can see down below into that black part of the ship, which is
The hold.
obviously the hold,
Hold.
which is showing obviously what's there, and you can see the flames are spreading below. Just as you notice it, and you guys finally start getting some water moving, there is a small explosion below the deck. As Carl pointed out, gunpowder explodes. There's a small barrel, obviously. With this though, the captain on this ship goes, I think we've lost her. Grab what you can. You, sir, the one who's spoken to me before.
Aye, Captain.
Can you command your ship to come closer, and we'll try and get as much goods onto that ship as we can to save. We've got plenty of gold and gunpowder that we need to move off this ship. We're a trade ship for the land of Ethelon.
This don't look like no trade ship.
No, it doesn't.
But having been told to grab what we can, I'm off to the captain's room to grab all the charts I can.
Okay. Right.
I'll relay the information to our captain.
Yeah.
With added information that this seems a bit dodgy, possibly, and to be wary.
Okay.
The fire looked pretty legit.
Matthew, what are you doing while you're on this ship? I thought you.
Following whoever I can, trying to get as much loot as possible, and getting ready to bring it onto my ship.
Loot. Okay.
Find the gold.
While all that's going on, can I do a perception to make sure that we're not getting ambushed and there's no other boats approaching the darkness?
Yep. Roll a perception. Codex, what are you doing?
19.
I'm also keeping an eye out to see if I can see anything unusual, like on the ship or around us. And I've also got dark vision, so
Yep.
pretty good vision.
So you're around and on the ship, so you're looking at the ship, seeing if anything's... Yep, roll a perception. 19. You don't see anything suspicious. The only thing you can see for miles is this other ship.
I got a 4.
A 4. What ship? You're not even looking at a ship.
What are we doing?
There's a fire on that ship? What's the ship? What are you doing, Danica?
I'm just crouching, hoping no one really knows I'm up here apart from
Did
the rest
they,
of us
did they
just
speak
watching.
common?
Yes, they're speaking common.
Danica wouldn't have understood much then.
Yeah.
No, I'm just literally watching.
Cool. Are you heading below deck then? Alright.
I'll
Alright.
go below deck. Oh,
Cool.
Actually, before I do that, I'll ask where's your most important loot.
Using those words.
What would
Yep.
you like us to grab first?
Nope.
Sorry.
Too late.
No, okay. Alright. Loot. Loot, I follow me, one of the crew members say. And you're led down below deck. Down below deck. Where you see the flames are getting bigger. They're probably a good third of the ship down here. This crew points to a large, like it is probably as big as you size chest. And it says, inside this is your weight in gold. Give me a hand, we can carry it over to your ship and put it in your cargo hold.
Wait, let's go.
How much do you weigh?
6 foot. I think I'm an average build.
About 180 pounds, probably. It's not really a lot of gold. It's not like
You see-
it's not like this much.
It's a little
240 pounds.
240.
see
That's a
total-
big. That's a big person, eh? That's 112 kg
You
sort
see-
of thing.
7 more of these chests as well down here, as well as 12 barrels down here, a few sacks, things like that. But these are definitely the biggest objects down here.
Can
So
I?
between the two of you, you're going to lift and heave it up. Cool.
Can I see this from where I'm sitting?
No, because I've just gone down stairwell. Which I can't see a stairwell, but I'm saying there's a stairwell.
What's your stream?
What are you doing?
I'm going into the what looks like the
Yes.
cabin,
Right.
grabbing
17.
charts and
You should be right with
logbooks
that.
and anything that looks like intelligence.
Okay. You do come across about 6 charts and probably 4 books, logbooks.
I'll grab them
Cool.
and then start heading back to the other ship.
Cool. As you come out, you see our ship, the SS Spirit of Adventure, has pulled up. Not where she is parked in this image, probably more at the back, away from the flames.
And from the cannons.
And the cannons, yes. So where there is no dang cannons. So she's at
To the round the rear.
right there instead. At the rear. Are you swinging back across or just
That's
gonna
the
jump?
plan. No, I'm gonna swing back across.
Cool. Finding one of the ropes. Make a acrobatic
Can I cast my mage hand to help push him across on the rope?
if you want.
That advantage.
Sure, why not?
Thank
It's a
God
help.
for that.
17.
17.
What
you
did
do
you
make
roll?
it.
14.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not
yeah,
that
well,
bad.
little extra little push that I think it pushes a pound or something. The mage hand it gives you that little nudge.
Just sort of reach up and it just sort of goes.
10 pounds.
10 pounds. Okay. well,
Maybe
yeah,
it's a
it's a
10
decent,
pound pat on the
yeah.
pocket.
Bit of
I mean,
That's 5
when
kilo.
you're swinging and going
Yeah,
short,
it gives
10
it a-
pounds might be all you
Yeah.
need.
Yeah, that's true.
You would have made it anyway.
Unless you weigh 300 something like I do.
Right. Valkris, you see Talrak coming out of the hold with a large chest, size of him, being held by one of the other guys of this ship's crew. Say anything to each other?
Well, you know,
This is ours now.
it's not actually because the crew aren't dead. It's not really salvage. That's not how it works. Okay? And we've mainly been captains. Nothing else. So, but go ahead. Throw it over if you want. Have fun. I'm going to see if there's any more crew I can save.
Yeah, you see the rest of their crew are starting to head down below as well, trying to grab what they can.
I'll give them a hand.
Cool. You see 2 of them going for a couple of the barrels. One of them quickly pops the lid off one. You see gunpowder in one
Black
of them.
powder.
Black powder.
Mm.
You see one of the other crew grabbing one of the sacks as well. And 2 of the crew are grabbing another one of those big chests.
How big and heavy are these chests? I've got 18 strength. Would I be able to move
Yep.
on by myself?
Not by yourself. You're probably with another pair of hands. You'll be able to
Okay.
easily without a
So-
check.
These chests are carrying your weight.
Oh, hang on. What
and
about...
look like human sized.
Yeah.
How big are they?
They are huge chests. Like what? 2
Like
meter by
coffin sized?
2 meter.
That's kind of what I'm asking.
What about if I large form? Will I pick
Yeah.
up one then?
Yeah, I think that increases your strength, doesn't it? Yeah,
Gives
so
you
then-
advantage.
Yep. I'll say that if in your large form you'll be able to easily.
I'll do that then.
Cool.
Yep.
You pick up one of these chests.
I'll go, "Whoa!" and all my clothes will split, and I'll go green.
Hulk smash.
Yes. And I will pick up one of these chests and go, and jump over them.
Yep.
Sorry.
Cool.
Go down at 316.
You throw one over onto our ship. There are now 2 on our ship.
Go back and get another one.
Cool.
So when he throws it over, does it just
Does
sort
it
of
smash? Does it?
Is it?
Oh, the deck would probably be
It's
half
solid.
to a foot of
Yeah, it's
timber.
decent wood, so
Does it jingle? Like, if there's coins, would it make like a jingly noise like if you dropped a coin
you
first?
definitely hear some noise that's coming from inside.
Does it sound like...
I don't think
It
about
doesn't say
Oh,
save me.
Are these chests locked?
They are.
Not that we're suspicious.
From the
of.
inside or the outside?
From the outside. You see a padlock on them.
Okay.
I mean, if you're that untrusting, open one.
Well, they're locked.
Well, when I get to the last one, I think I'll do that.
Cool.
Hmm.
So you two have carried one out. One person, the other two crew member from the ship is now passing you, going towards our ship, carrying a third. As you head back, what are you doing, Tarek?
It was like 7. So I'll go back and get another one.
With the other crew member, cool. What are you doing?
Oh, if they're throwing the chests
Yeah.
on, I'll be grabbing them.
Dragging them out of the way.
Dragon
So there's room for them to throw another one.
Cool,
Both be dragon away.
cool.
Yeah. Make sure there's like ropes and blankets and stuff, so when they do hit the deck, it's not open. Not our property.
Cool. And what are you doing over on the ship?
I quickly stashed the charts and logbook somewhere which has got plausible deniability, but
You wouldn't be
it's
able to
for
stash.
me.
You wouldn't be able to stash the captain's log. He'd maybe think he'd take.
I've got some books. I don't know if they're the captain's log.
Oh, okay.
But I stashed them aside for me and before heading back to the other ship.
Okay, you're starting to head back. Cool. So you could have to roll acrobatics again next round. Next thing. Right. You two head back down below deck. You hear a thud from behind as that third chest makes it onto our ship. As you head down below deck again, you see the people still moving around, trying to move barrels away from this fire, not seeing the one that is just licking flames as it explodes.
Oh no.
Can I please get deck saves from you as you are trying to stay
I've
standing
got-
as the
I've got
explosion?
danger sense, so I get advantage.
Cool.
Unless I'm incapacitated, which I'm not.
Is it only while you're raging, or is it all?
Nope. Danger sense. You have
Same as
advantage
well.
on deck saves
You're up on the-
unless you
you're
have
fine. It's below deck.
incapacitated condition. Yeah.
7.
18 or okay, so 21.
Cool. You stay standing. You pretty much see the thing, the barrel just about to explode. So you brace for it and you stay standing.
There's no way I could help him.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Sorry,
All you do is, as you're coming down the stairs, the explosion hits and you're just thrown into the stairs. No damage. You're fine. But from your point of view now, Danica, you see there is a gaping big hole and flames are starting to really start pour out of this. As everyone stopped pouring buckets now and these flames are getting worse.
Not water, just flames.
Did I say water, did I?
No,
Okay.
I just so I'm just checking the explosion wasn't so big that water gushed up.
Oh, no, not yet.
Is there any more gunpowder on the deck?
Up top, no, but down here you definitely see another few more barrels that are getting closer and closer to being engulfed in flames.
As
Okay, I'm going to run down to those barrels and just throw them up the other end.
that's right.
Alright, both of you can go down there and do that.
Yeah.
As you approach, the flames are getting hotter and hotter. Quite hot. Very unbearable at times.
Okay.
But you're fine. No damage from being close to it. You do manage to throw a couple barrels down. Can I get your acrobatics check as you swing back
Absolutely.
across?
And I'll mage hand again to give them advantage.
Oh, good. 5.
5.
With advantage.
Yep.
Jesus.
With that roll, you start swinging across.
What's going over here?
Yeah. Your grip wasn't quite right, and you slip off the rope in between the boats, hitting the back of the other ship. and falling down into the water.
Can I panic and cast Gust to push myself across?
Oh, as you start falling,
Yeah.
go on then.
Is one medium or smaller creature that you choose must succeed or a strength saving throw will be pushed up to 5 feet away from you.
So you're purposely failing that strength check so you can push yourself then?
Or I can push an object that weighs. If I'm allowed to do that, I'm kind of doing this in a panic. I've not done this before.
I'd say as you've panicked, it's a reaction type to, oh fuck! You're reacting to this and it's an unknown ability for you.
Yeah, I just will suddenly see the symbol in my mind and whoosh.
Yep. With that, you are pushed towards the railing. Make a dex save or be what? Athletic check to see if you can grab the side of the.
Athletic.
Yeah.
15, I think. Let me check my athletics. Oh, 17.
Yep, you managed to catch the rail just before, so you'll have to pull yourself up.
Papa.
I do, and I kind of. I actually don't pull myself up yet because I'm trying
You're
to
just
work
like-
out what happened.
Yeah, the fudge was that.
Well, I'm going to run over and help pull him up.
Other ship.
Oh, is he on the
Yeah,
back?
he's on the back of the other ship.
Since it would be pretty much right next to where I am, I'll reach my arm down and wait for him to clasp my hand to pull him up.
Other ship.
No, he's on the back.
I haven't changed ship.
Yeah,
no,
he has.
I jumped across.
Bihan's back on the.
Yeah, he's
the
going back to the
cargo
other
ship.
ship.
Oh, you're going back again?
Yeah. But you could run over the edges.
Yeah, I thought it was the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'd already come back, and then I was going back across the other.
Can I see any flags
How
on the
did you
ship,
get
Josh?
onto our ship?
You jump.
I swung the rope.
Can I see any flags flying on
Isn't
the
that
ship?
how you fell?
No, I succeeded on the way.
Yeah, if you're
back
looking
to
for a
our
flag,
ship.
please.
It was when I was
I'm
trying to
looking for a
get back
flag.
across to it
Okay.
again.
Oh no,
I'll
nothing.
say if
interesting.
you're actually looking specifically for a flag, you
Yeah,
don't need to
'cause
roll
I've-
then.
Well, they've
I'm
been
looking for a
useful.
flag and I
I've
wanna go
just
grab
been
the flag.
stealing stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you were.
You do see
It's only a black
flag
one
at
with
the
a
mast
skull and
on the
crossbones.
mast that you're on, actually, at the top.
I'm gonna grab it and like shove it somewhere it's not gonna fall out.
Okay.
Charming.
I just shove it down. the
Yeah,
back.
shove it somewhere. Cool.
I don't actually know if my arm has got any pockets, so I'm just gonna shove it wherever I think it's not gonna fall out.
Where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, it's changed colour.
What? Why? No. That's not.
What are you
Yeah,
doing, kitten?
Right, so you've got barrels, and this time that you have moved those barrels, you turn around and see that those other two crew members have started moving
What are you doing?
another one of those chests up and out.
Okay, I'll grab another one and I say to Talric, I think it might be time to go.
So, are you gonna grab one with another crew member, or are you gonna try and grab a couple barrels or a couple of sacks,
We just go.
or are you just going?
I'll give you the second looking.
Try and pick one up.
And I'll try to pick it first.
He's got 17 strengths. but
Yeah, no, you
pretty
pick it
strong.
up. It's easy. It jingles as you pick up.
Wait.
Or
I'll take
clangs as metal things hit each other inside it.
I'll take that and go.
Cool. Sweet. With that, you go up. You see hanging on the edge of the ship is Bihan.
Right, well, I'll throw over my chest and go and grab him.
You're now fully on the deck.
Right, not really heading back.
They're heading back, yeah.
Oh well. Head back then.
So none of their crews come back on our ship yet.
With you guys now abandoning and staying over, they start going, right, let's go. And
Wait, how many of you are there?
there is 8 of us.
And 15 guns. Wow. That's a bit weird.
Does it seem weird that it's only 8 people that are crewing this entire massive ship?
With that many guns.
What you guys are talking about?
I'm asking you,
As-
what does my insight mean? Does it seem weird that 8
Oh,
people on this massive ship?
You definitely think that then, if that's what you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to the captain. I'm gonna say, Captain, how many crew do you think it would take you to operate that big ship?
To operate it, sail it, same number of crew that you can see, but to operate it properly and man the ship, you'd need 2 per gun, plus the sailing crew. So I'd say a good couple dozen.
When he says 8, and after I quickly talk to the captain, I'm gonna yell back and say, where did the rest of your crew go?
Scurvy.
No, they perished in the flames as
Valkyris,
people start swinging across.
they start swinging?
Yeah.
Valkyris, did you see bodies down there? As I get prepared to make an attack.
I didn't, did I? No. Now that you come to mention it, I
Are
don't.
you,
As the
Are you
the
on
first
opposite
person
2
swings
ships?
across,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
jumping across. Yeah.
Oh, you've jumped across. Okay.
Yeah, I'm jumping across.
as
Yeah.
the first person swings, I'm gonna take a swing at them.
Holy shit.
I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna. Can I like have like insight check or something of whether I believe the guy what he was saying about people being dying. in
Inside
flames?
check on their captain.
Oh, yeah. Or the person the crew member that spoke. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't the captain.
I said
Yeah.
captain, but yeah, sure.
Oh, you were speaking to our captain, weren't you?
I said their captain. As they were swinging across, yell out to their captain.
Oh, I thought you were speaking to our captain,
No, no,
asking
but
him
about
how
people
many.
below the decks.
Yeah. They should be all on the same page, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I only rolled an 8.
Yeah. Okay. That guy did start swinging across, so make your attack.
Holy shit. Imagine swinging across and getting a 2-handed mole right in the mush.
Try and leave start east and then you
11.
11. As you swing, he unnaturally drops off the rope and lands on your deck, ducking under your blow. As he lands, he turns up and looks at you and hisses. Prepare for battle, everyone. Roll for initiative.
Oh no, I thought there was nice people. I never expected this. Oh yeah, initiative.
no, it's not really.
At least you're not dangling on the side of a ship.
Anymore, yeah.
I don't like these dice. I'm not rolling well. Oh, fuck off. Right. I'll have to zoom in now, won't I?
I rolled an 11 for my attack.
I could have changed it.
3. That's impressive.
It's a dice that knows when you're.
What bonus do you get to initiative again?
See if I can turn this
Yeah, I
up.
rolled a 13, so
Yeah.
I should beat you.
Just beat me.
I bet all of you with nat 20.
Oh my god, it's attacking.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
turn
now-
the
now
ship
you-
so we
Oh
can...
no!
Now you
We're
roll
all
one.
doomed.
Not a natural sailor, then.
I don't think that's how boats are supposed to work, Josh.
Oh no! What?
It's on fire and split out. It's the Titanic.
Control C. Control C.
Control Z.
What are you guys talking about? We're looking at the screen.
boat.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Well, maybe I'll move our ship instead.
So is it roll call? Who's on what boat?
I'm still on their boat. I'm jumping across.
And you're on their
I was just
boat?
about to jump across.
I think I just jumped across. But I got the sack,
froze
probably
it.
throw it over and jump. I swung
Well-
back over.
I threw my chest over, grabbed Bjorn and threw him on,
Yeah.
and I'd say that
Pick
was.
me, Hannah.
And you
Yeah.
were behind Falkris, so
Yeah.
you would probably
And
still
then
be
as
on
the
their
first
boat.
guy was swinging across, that's when I hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
everyone
everybody-
else...
You're
Right,
still
yeah.
on their boat
I'm
as well?
still on their boat.
So it's 1, 2,
There's 4 of us.
Captain and
And the ship man.
deckhand, or whatever his name is.
They're all on our boat now, eh? Or are they?
One's
no,
on.
just one.
One is on their boat. Sorry, the map's frozen on me. So there we go.
Hey! Just leave it like that and keen to zoom in.
Yeah, I'm about to. Whee. And I'm frozen again. But anyway, we can do initiative order 20 and higher.
Net 20, but plus 21.
21.
That's when you say 300.
Infinite.
I got something like that. It started with a 3.
That's got a 1 in it.
The
Like,
finish
and it's got a
with
1
that
in it.
digit.
15 and higher.
Come on, guys.
The question mark is.
It's like,
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what race it is. Then 10 and higher.
got a 12.
Oh, I gotta leave it.
Okay.
no, you haven't
5 and higher.
7.
7.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 13.
Oh, okay.
What'd you?
I
Yeah.
got 6.
Okay. And then. Johan. Cool. Right. Can I zoom in now? There we go.
Did you roll at all, Carl, or not really?
I rolled.
Wasn't worth it though, was it?
We will just use the side of the ship for now, for example. I'll go up.
You can zoom out one.
Oh, I'm having
Oh,
a day.
We'll use
I'm
sides of the
still
ship.
kind of a bit stunned by what happened. I'm
Mm.
thinking about that.
You've just
Right.
cast-
So you're on the side with Chris. Rick. You're up on the mast. And you two are over here.
Then we got the captain and the.
And I'll just straight up reveal what these things are.
Vampires?
Yep.
No! That's lucky we got silvered longswords.
Yes.
Oh no, I
Hayden.
left mine in the cabbage. No,
Hayden.
I'm just kidding.
Is sneak attack a bonus action?
Sneak attack is a special action, and it triggers when you meet the conditions.
Right.
So if anytime you attack
Have
with
advantage.
advantage, or
Yeah.
if you are first in the initiative order before they have a go.
You've got to have an ally within 5 feet.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
can gain advantage anyway, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
Yeah.
it should
It
say
should
on
just
your
be
description.
advantage.
There are
Doesn't it
different
say advantage?
classes that give you different ways.
Yeah, it
of
does. No, I was
activating.
just wondering, planning what I'm going
What
to
if
do.
no one's seen her though? Does she get any advantage?
She can shoot, use
Well,
the
basically,
action as
if you're
hide,
hidden-
and then
and you attack, you have advantage, which
Yeah.
means sneak attack works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're flanking, you have advantage, which means sneak attack works. It doesn't matter
yeah,
how you
any
get
time you
advantage.
get advantage.
I think it almost always works now too when, not in every case, but most cases, when there's 2 of you attacking one thing.
Only when flanking, because you don't have advantage.
Yeah, but I mean,
So this,
yeah,
yeah,
but you don't actually have to be in a flanking position. You just have to be,
pack tactics.
yeah,
again. Like,
yeah, basically, as long as there's 2 of you attacking one thing.
depending
Yeah.
on what class you're. I was a swashbuckler, which meant I only got it when I was one-on-oneing them. That was
Oh,
lucky.
swashbuckler.
And then you've got the
Talric, what are you going to do?
I'm going to probably. Do I notice there instantly or vampire?
Well, you would have seen the way he reacted to.
I swung at it and it hissed back at me. I
Yeah.
So,
naturally dodged
We've
my
all
attack.
just gone.
Yeah, so no, you don't do anything then, eh?
Is this a surprise round since I surprised it?
You surprised it by attacking it, and that was the
Fair
reaction
enough.
it got. So now we're in it.
We roll our initiative like we were.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw holy water at it.
Oh, okay.
Which
Then
one?
you find out.
One right there, so probably one right there. That one.
That one? One in the back?
You're gonna turn.
Find out you were just sold tap water. Ha ha ha.
Luckily, vampire-
I believe that does how much?
2d8, but you got to do a dexterity saving throw. DC8.
DC 8 plus your dex, plus your proficiency. So your proficiency is 2.
1.
Normally at the
3.
top of all your spells.
So it's 11.
Yeah, 11.
DC 11?
Yeah.
It failed.
Item?
You hit it with dealing how much?
I need another please.
Yeah.
5.
Shit.
Sweet.
That's a waste of 50
bit-
gold.
Isn't it per use? And it got 3 uses in a vial?
So to apply it to a weapon, it gives you 3 uses, but if you use it
Smash
itself,
it.
it's 1 use.
Ah, okay. I thought it was like 3 times as powerful. Dang it. Any movement?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay. Next is them.
Ooh, we'll just get attacked. Bugger.
Oh, man. They've run against Korath. Will make
You're in your large form, by the way.
Yeah. So what?
You're in large form. That means you're occupying a large space, not a.
Does that do anything?
Well, you're occupying a 4 grid,
Okay.
not a singular one. And also, you have 10 extra foot of movement between.
Yeah.
will make 2 claw attacks against you. Korath. Korath. First one misses. Second one. Just hits. Oh, I didn't roll it. I got one. Hang on. 11 slashing damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to reduce that damage
Cool.
by. By 6.
Cool. You
Is that
take
your
5
island's
damage.
fortitude or
Yeah. So what was it total?
It was 11, so you take 5. 6 off. Falcrest. Same. 2 claw attacks. First one. Misses. Second one. Misses. Talric. 2 claw attacks. I hate these die. It was.
the enraged?
No, okay, cool. So you get total of 20 damage for a nat 20.
Wow. Bloody hell.
There's
How
one
did you
one
guys
claw.
Are you
Weapon.
down?
No.
I've got 5 HP left.
Yeah.
One claw hits you.
Bloody hell.
Behind.
Yeah.
2 claw attacks. That is 22, so that definitely hits.
22?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a total of 10 slashing damage.
Wow.
The second claw attack misses. And that will be them for this turn. Kaldax, you're up.
Alright, well, the one that Talric, I can see that Talric took a lot of damage, and he's looking pretty beaten up, so I'm going to cast Hex on him.
Oh, the one that hit Tower?
On
Yeah.
me.
Which ability do you want them to get that?
Eldritch Blast.
No,
No.
you give them a negative to
Yeah.
strength, dex, charisma.
Oh, negative to...
It's always dex unless you have a plan.
Cool. Negative dex. Which
Or
is
strength, at least.
negative to what, sorry? How much?
I think it's it's a 1d4 negative.
Oh, okay, so I roll a
Just
d.
cast it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a constitution for him, isn't it? Concentration.
Concentration. Yeah, if they're like a mage, you could reduce their constitution so you could knock their concentration off.
Oh, I didn't put the crew in. Our crew.
I've been abandoned now. Ghost.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
well,
if they saw that were
You did
my
point it
turn.
out, and I forgot.
On my turn, I'm going to yell at the captain to take off.
Oh, it's night time, isn't it?
And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Cool.
Same guy.
You Eldritch blast him.
Are they hard to hit?
I'm out.
Sorry, what was that to hit?
Got a 15.
15 to hit. It grazes along, but does not.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes, they're hard.
Does not connect properly. It grazes. Taking no damage. Any movement?
I'm gonna move slightly back this way towards our cannon. Is the
Yep.
cannon loaded, brother?
Can be. If you use an action to load it, there is equipment next to it.
It's a long time to load a cannon.
Yeah.
You take your whole action, and your next action you'll fire.
Because they don't. They're not stored loaded.
No.
Because the sea.
That's just dangerous.
Yeah. Well, not just
The
that.
water
It's the,
would
it's
wet
the
the-
moisture
Yeah.
in the air. Yeah.
And static.
Does that
Yeah.
complete your turn then?
That completes my turn.
Cora, you are up.
Me again, I'm going to hit this thing.
Hit him. He has not been hit yet.
Whoa.
Oh, that's good. 13 plus 6.
You get advantage.
No, disadvantage on every attack from now on.
Oh, okay.
That does hit. A 19 does it.
I was gonna say-
I critical hit him.
Hey?
I rolled at disadvantage and I hit.
Yeah, that's
critical
part
hit.
of what
That's true.
what his thing does.
So I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
And I have a
Plus-
plus 4.
yeah.
8. Double,
Double
16.
16. Nice.
So that's what we do with criticals now. We just double
Double
the
it.
damage.
Double, yeah, so you
Double
roll like
total.
normal, add your modifier, then just double the whole lot.
What about if you've got extra things?
Double it.
Double it.
Yeah.
So
It's powerful.
just for
But it works on
why,
them
why
too.
I'm doing everything the way I'm
Yeah.
doing, I've leveled up into the
Yeah.
order blade. So now every time I attack, I get the option to hit normally or hit with disadvantage. If I hit with disadvantage,
It's automatically
automatic critical.
critical,
So I'm
yeah.
only going to be critical.
I was
but I'm not
looking
hitting all
at that
time.
the other day going, ooh. Which would
Yep.
be really good if you had a couple of levels of barbarian and you could recklessly attack, you could cancel out.
No, because you have to hit with disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, it says
That's-
specifically.
Yes.
Any movement?
No, I'm gonna stay here. Oh, I'm just gonna hit you with my silvered longsword.
Yeah, did you do any damage to him? Is that with the long? No, the maul does the big damage, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't have them all anymore. Traded that in on my month off. I'm training with the longsword.
There's no vulnerabilities to silver. Sorry.
Hey,
Doesn't say there is. This is the new rules.
so they're not vulnerable to anything.
Oh, they have vulnerabilities.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what they're vulnerable to. Divine Fury.
Danica, you are up.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna do, and you can decide if I can do it or not. So I want since no one's seen me yet,
Yeah.
and I'm still reasonably hidden, I want to like jump / fly like diagonally down
Mm-hmm.
at it with
Which
my
one?
the one that's got the pink
Oh, the
thing around
hex
it.
on it. Yep.
Yeah. With my short sword and my bonus action at the same time, which is my shadow blade. And I want to try and stab as I'm going down its back and do like a superhero land.
Use your bonus action and your
They're just going to attack.
yeah. So
But
yeah,
you're
it'd
gonna
be
get
two
sneak
different
attack.
attacks, but at the same time. Yeah, cool. Why not?
Okay.
But you call what one's first before you.
Yeah, so I'll do my short sword first and then my shadow blade. And it'll be done at advantage.
Yeah.
Only if you hit with a short sword, I think.
Advantage
Oh, no,
she's
No,
Yeah,
because she's hidden.
yeah.
Yeah. So
No, because when you
Right.
attack with the short sword and the vex now, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
One of them gives you, if you hit with it, you get advantage on the next attack.
Right, so I will do my short sword first.
That's why you should use short sword and scimitar together. Because they work really well
21 to
together.
hit.
Yeah.
21 hits.
Cool. Because I'm in thingy, I can use my sneak damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna steal a d6, please. 4, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
16 damage.
He's writing down. You go.
And then I'm following. Oh, hang on. Because I have sword.
309.
Ah, where'd it go?
Hey?
309. Cool. Yeah.
Hang on.
No, actually,
Yeah. 309.
I just wrote a funny number that I can't say.
And bullshit is life.
Right, so because I have mastery on my short sword and I hit it, I get advantage on my next turn against that creature.
Next attack.
Next attack.
Which will be this one.
Yep. Where's my spell? Right. And then on my shadow blade, it is 2d8.
You have to hit.
Is he an assassin or something? Is she?
So it's
Advantage.
both. Yep. What do I plus on that one? Nothing.
It's a weapon.
So it's your offhand attack. I don't know if you have two weapon fighting.
Now what? It's a weapon.
Yeah, but
So
When you
it's
use
bonus
it,
action to
it's just
cast it.
Yeah.
So you're using, allowing you to use it as an attack at the same time.
Because if it's light, then it's not used as a bonus
Simple.
action. It's
It
used
counts as a simple
part of
melee
the normal
weapon. So
action.
use
No,
it as
it is a
any
bonus
simple
action.
melee weapon.
No,
to attack with
If,
it.
if you've got...
You have two weapons.
Yeah,
Attack with this one.
yeah.
Bonus action, attack with this
No,
one.
but the new rules are
So that would be like
that if you
a dagger.
have a light,
Use your
two
dagger
light
stat
weapons,
to hit. So plus that.
and you attack with one, then that one is used counted in
13?
as action,
As a miss.
not bonus action. That's how they changed it. So it's much better to use two weapons now than it used to be.
Hmm.
But it's only particular weapons. That
So
can
you
do
are
it,
now
and
next
both
to
of
them?
Be light.
You flew straight down. Any other? I'd say because their concentration of to angle it, I'd say that
When you
costs
take the
lost
attack action,
all your
on
rest of your
turn,
movement.
An attack with a light weapon, you can make one extra attack as a bonus
Falcris.
action later on with another light weapon. So it's a bonus action. to attack.
No, but if you
This
actually,
is what it says here, though.
I know, but if you look it up, and
Falcris.
you've got the dual,
You have to attack.
yeah. But she has got it, hasn't she? Was it mine?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
We weren't all
Yeah,
waiting.
I'm gonna rage.
You're gonna rage? Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and chop this guy in half.
Cool. Having a temper tantrum. Temper tantrum. Go away.
And I'm gonna divine fury him.
Okay.
And yeah. See how you feel after that.
Mm-hmm.
I won't recklessly attack though,
Smart.
because he will really hurt me.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. 17.
17 hits.
I wonder if it's
A 16.
Okay.
a
Now
16 miss.
it's gonna
Wow,
get-
wow.
No,
complicated.
15 miss.
In the
No one's
complicated
rolled
game, that's
16.
not going to help.
15.
What was it? 15?
I've got savage attacker, so I get to roll these twice and take the best. There's 7 or 9. I'll take 9.
Yeah.
And that's plus 4, so it's 13. Plus 2, that's 15. And then Divine Fury is 1d6 plus 1, and I'll make it radiant. 5.
Okay. Any movement?
Anybody in... you're hurt, aren't you? No, I can't really. I'm in combat with this guy. I'm angry. So,
Okay.
they look like it hurt him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You did a lot of damage.
Cool.
Bihan.
Right. So I turn to face this one here.
Yep.
With sword pulling and attacking with it.
Yep.
Spell flashes through my brain. And I do True Strike. Not True Strike. Is it True Strike?
True strike action and then unique attack.
Yep. True Strike.
Yep.
And D6.
Only when I hit level 5. Just does my normal damage. Okay. But I attack with my spell bonus instead.
Oh.
17 to hit.
That hits.
I choose to do radiant damage.
Okay.
As blue light flashes down the blade. Rapier. D8. Doing 10 damage.
Nice. Still up.
I love how he does that little wee smirk at me. Stood up.
Well, in that case, action search.
Oh. Still up.
And I'll just hit it normally with the sword. 8 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah.
Still up.
Now hang on. I read something about action. Was it action surge? Don't you not use it or something?
Oh, if you don't hit.
If you don't hit.
No, that's not action search. That's what's it called? Tactical mind.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah, if it doesn't succeed, you don't use it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Cool. Any movement behind?
I'll stay here, right
Cool.
next to it.
Right, our crew. The captain on our ship yells out to his crew and goes, "To arms! Take the barger out. The one on our ship first. You guys on the other, get back here now, so we can push off." And with that, he pulls his crossbow and fires at the one on our ship. Well, from his angle, he'll have bloody disadvantage. Oh. Rolled a 16 on the first one.
20s.
No, I missed with the captain.
Ooh, criticals.
As the bolt comes flying past Cora, he's just gonna send a glance to the captain and say, "Just take off now. They'll make it."
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Fight. Oh, there's gonna be more of them in there.
No, I'm trying to pull out some of the crew members.
No, okay. That's alright.
I'll just use Bowman.
We can do the whole I am legend thing. Just an entire swarm of them comes pouring out.
Hey, the way Cora sees it, he's on this boat all alone with a lot of treasure. So, see you guys later. I'm going home.
Right.
You
Captain's
wouldn't
over
do that.
here.
Don't trust anyone who's completely bald like that, eh?
Oh, we have more than just those two.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it
I
was
thought,
just those
yeah, I
two.
thought it was just 2.
No, those 2 plus 6 others.
Yeah, us.
No.
That's what I thought you meant.
No.
Yeah, and the Royal Navy and the Polling Area.
Oh, geez, we would've had them ready ages ago.
1,000 men on it.
Okay. All right.
Right. So they all pull out their crossbows and all shoot at the one on there. So I'd say that one, their first mate, gets disadvantage. What's this? These ones all won't. Oh no. They're a melee, isn't it? Running with swords in. The others will get disadvantage. Whee. That one is a hit. Miss. That was an 18. Roll to a 2. D8. Which direction is Mike's character? Nothing. Nat 1 and so this guy Nat 1 and shoot his arrow straight that way. with his nat 1. Don't worry, you didn't get hit. I asked which way you were, just so I could try and shoot you. He was aiming for you. And the 2 with the short swords. 1 hit, 1 miss. Right, so 1 of those hit, and the other. That one takes a total of 15 damage.
I'm going to turn me over for that.
I mean, what? New round, Alaric.
I'm going to attack the one that I've been attacking already.
Yep.
With my longsword.
Ooh.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
I take 16 any day.
So you hit him with a longsword.
Yeah.
So his next attack. Do you have a weapon mastery with your longsword?
Yeah.
So it's sapped. So I forgot to mention this, but the one I hit is sapped as well.
Okay,
So that means that its next attack has
I was
disadvantage.
going to
Oh,
say
yeah.
just a minus, right? Yeah.
cool. Perfect for Matthew, because they're up after him.
Uh-huh.
So what's this?
So you hit it, it's going to have disadvantage on its next attack.
Me.
Which, if you were choosing to run away now, it would have disadvantage on its reaction attack.
But you've hit it, so roll your damage.
I'll
Don't worry
say
about the
something.
damage first.
Oh. 4.
4 damage?
Once that guy's dead, am I able to, like, see the one that's near Bihan, like, push him off? Like, dump him in the water?
Once it's dead.
No, like, once it's, like, it's alive, just push it off and then, like, dump holy water on him.
It would be an action to shove.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
a
but, like, on my
contested strength.
next turn I could
Yeah,
dump
you could
holy
use
Well,
their
that guy's
action.
still alive, though.
Yeah, no, but once that guy's dead, it doesn't move. The other
Well,
vampire
kung
does.
fu.
Yeah, you gotta kill him first.
You can use your action to shove. Pushes
Yeah.
them 5 feet.
Just be advised that most vampires are very strong.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Physically, they're pretty hard to
any
beat.
movement?
No, nothing. I'm okay. Not in anyone's way, am I?
No, you're fine. Okay.
We had got ordered to make our way across.
Oh, I'm too busy going.
Raoul. Cool. Then it's their turn. Out of the bells. Pops 2 more. Chink. Chink. And one of those chests pops open.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
You do see, as this chest pops open, gold coins scatter everywhere. And then dirt beneath those coins as well. So that spirit was sleeping in the dirt.
You gotta have dirt from your homework.
Hey, dude.
That's why they were trying to get those things onto your ship so they could have somewhere to rest. Right. Talric will get 2 claw attacks. No, wait. Danica was the one that did the most damage. So it's going to go for Danica.
attack,
Disadvantage. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
That is 6 slashing damage. And its second claw attack. With a dirty 20.
No.
It It is in fact going to try and grapple you instead. With that. If medium or smaller creature, it has the grappled condition from one of those 2 claw attack. Cool, you're grappled now by it. Which means it now can do a bite attack.
Oh,
But
no.
it's used as direct.
The vampire makes 2 claw attacks and uses bite.
3 attacks.
If it decides to use the bite, though, it has to have it grappled.
Yeah.
So, please, can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
11.
I wanted to roll. I just need some dice.
Oh, don't tell me your character's going to die again. This is like a double entendre.
Again, bailing is always an option.
It's like it's like first session dies, 2 sessions later dies, 4 sessions later dies. You know, we'll all be at 20th level and she go, now finally bring out my character.
I'm down, falling off.
I was actually
She's a zombie corpse, and we sent her off.
You take a total of 7 damage, and your total hit points drop by 4
what?
So
Permanently?
drop it again.
Until we rest.
until you long rest. So you,
How do I do that? Override max hit points?
Sucks when
Yes.
you want to heal though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what I put it as? Sir?
whatever your total is minus 4.
But
20.
fortunately, with a DM like a DM like Josh, we very rarely have more than 1 fight every long rest.
When we did that dungeon.
Yeah, when we did that scary ass temple thing.
Yeah, that was.
That's why we're having so much fun now. I couldn't understand why. Well, so when are we going back?
This is where we're going right
Just
now.
an
It was your
FYI
fault we
for
didn't
you,
go
I'm on
back.
3
I
strikes now.
was not.
Yeah, I went back.
No, you should only be on 1.
And now
because
I
you
can't
had a
come
month
up with
long
all
rest,
rules.
remember?
Okay, I'm on 2
Press the
then.
key off and do that.
Oh, his teeth fell out.
It's true.
Bihan,
Yes.
2 claw attacks against you. Both miss. Cora,
First one disadvantage.
first one disadvantage. Lucky. That misses. And the second claw misses. And then there is Valkyris. Both miss.
I want to use my I can take heaps of damage shit and he's not fucking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm not.
I'll
I'm just
change it to a
saying.
natural 20 then. Is that better?
That's what I'm all about. It's taking damage. One time I did. take
Someone has
damage
taken a
and
lot
none
of
that
damage
shit
and
works.
He got critted on for 20 damage.
I know.
Yeah. Very unlucky.
Did you see how many crits he got on us in that one off?
Mhm.
It was like every second time he rolled, he got a crit on us.
Don't feel guilty. Your
And
job
we
is
were
to
getting,
make it
you
hard.
know, special disadvantage stuff as we got crit every time.
Yeah.
We ended up coming back going,
Yeah. And, oh wow! And now our village is destroyed. Great. Oh,
Should
thanks.
I should have made a strength or dex saving throw when he tried to grapple me?
He did
Or he
make a
just-
constitution.
you can make it to break it, but
Yeah.
because you got hit by him, he decided to grapple instead of
Right.
actually use claw damage. Yeah. So the claw attack hit, but grappled. Yes, that's what it says. I read it. Keldex, you're up.
Righto, well, I am going to cast my Eldritch Blast at that same guy with my Hex on him again.
Yep.
One.
Jesus. That is a 11.
He probably would help in this situation.
11 misses. Any movement?
No, I'm gonna stand there, just ready to go,
Cora?
and yell at the others. You need to get onto the ship. We're gonna be leaving soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell again. Say, hurry up and get on the ship. We're going.
How soon is soon?
I don't expect you to hear any of this over the blind rage. I'm gonna swing at the vampire next to me.
Yep.
I'm flanking, so I'm not gonna take disadvantage.
Cool.
I'm gonna get advantage.
Which is
13 plus 6, 19
19 hits.
for 8 damage.
Nice.
you're using light
Like a
ones.
lucky-
Any movement?
He's sapped, so he's disadvantage.
Yep.
But no.
Danica, you're up. To move, you will have to break the grapple.
Okay, I want to break the grapple.
Or does grapple mean you move your arm?
You have 0 speed and you have disadvantage on attacks other than your grappler. And when the grappler decides to move, they can move at half speed and you also move with them.
Yeah, exactly what he said.
Because I just read it.
Oh, okay.
So if I have advantage normally, now I have disadvantage, it's
Just cancels it
just
out.
normal.
Against anyone that's not your attacker. You still have advantage on your...
Yeah. What's
what's giving you advantage?
Because I'm in 5 feet with an ally.
Oh, yeah.
For a sneak attack.
Are you an assassin?
Yeah, how do you get in the...
You don't need advantage on the attack if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the
I
target.
told you before.
So you don't gain
Aye.
advantage.
No.
You just don't need advantage to get the sneak attack damage.
Aye.
Right.
It doesn't
So
give
you don't have
advantage,
advantage.
but you get to
you
have
don't
the
need
sneak
it
attack
for
damage.
that,
And
yeah.
I think is it once per turn?
Yeah.
On every attack.
Sneak
No,
attack
it's
is
Yeah,
once
once
per
per
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
so
missed
I,
the
I
And
need
then every
to
attack would be awesome.
break the grapple then.
Or you can just attack it if you think
Yeah.
you're going to kill it.
No, I'll try and break the grapple.
Okay. Roll a strength.
Strength
Check.
or dex?
You can choose when you're breaking it, I think.
Okay.
Or do you have to do strength to break it?
It's a contested strength. That's all I know.
Yeah,
you've gotta
but
win it.
you get to choose athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, you can.
And then
If you
But I don't remember
escaping
which
from
party.
Grapple you
grapples
must succeed
requires
on a
athletics.
strength dex. It chooses which saving throw.
no, you're supposed to choose which one to
Yeah,
use.
I can't remember if it's
Because you
what
can either
party to-
squirm out of it, or you can break free of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember
Okay,
which
I'm gonna
party
use
is.
dex.
Cool.
Yeah.
8.
Unlikely.
No, that is not
the
enough.
lowest DC?
Does it have a DC?
It does have a
It doesn't
DC.
roll every time.
No, it's got an escape DC.
That's super strong.
Hmm.
Only
They
5
are
higher.
little- yeah,
But yeah.
You
everything
roll
up.
every time and you
I
can
know.
roll ones.
It's nasty, man.
So that's your action.
Okay.
And you can't really do anything else. Your
I can
speed
use
is
my
0.
bonus action.
So that's when you want some kind
Okay,
of
I'm
holy
gonna try
symbol.
stab it.
With your light weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have
No
You don't have advantage. But you don't have disadvantage.
Well,
That misses. Unfortunately. Velcris.
yeah, I'm gonna attack this guardian.
Get to the boat!
Get on.
Oh!
yeah, here we go. Right.
Yeah, no, that 20 misses.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Silver Bob.
Why would you do that to your own team?
You know what? I would say. Just wow.
Do it. I don't have.
Right. So 4 or
Come on, double 6.
Oh,
7. Anyway, so 7 plus 4 plus 2, so 7 is 13 plus. So that's 13 doubled. 26.
your total gets doubled, everything.
Oh, okay. So
do everything and
I
then
thought
double it.
I don't know if Radiant would do more or less damage. I don't know. No. Okay. Right. So
You
that's
just can't
13,
heal.
and then 1d6. So that's another 3, 16, 32.
32 damage. Woohoo!
Stood up.
He better be gone.
out.
He's looking fucked up.
Like that, motherfucker!
He
already had it
is
before, right?
bloodied. That means he's below half.
That's a tough mofo.
Any movement?
No, I'm in rage.
Okay. Behind.
Besides, I'm not wearing armor, so if worse comes to worse, I can jump in the
So
sea.
tell me the rules for swimming back to the other ship. Is it just movement?
It'll be movement and an acrobatics check because you'll be swinging.
Okay.
grab it
but- so to get across the ship's just normal 30-foot movement or whatever. Okay, so I could do an attack first.
Oh, cool. Yeah, while I'm ranging, everything
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's on this list. Goes with this. It's a strength check instead of dex or whatever. So acrobatics.
I will do.
And
First
on
strike again.
Raj.
Yep.
20
Yeah.
to hit
That hits.
for 3 radiant damage.
Nice.
Using my movement to swing across to the other ship.
Make an acrobatics check.
Do you have weapon mastery with whatever weapon you hit with?
Yes.
What's your weapon mastery?
Rapier, so it should give me advantage, which I should have used with my
Vex,
second
yeah.
attack last time.
Yeah.
Acrobatics. 1.
Oh, bugger.
Like +2. 3.
Oh, bugger. As you grasp.
Second wind.
Oh, okay.
So you're adding a d10.
A D10. Yep.
Remember, I think,
1.
Oh, no, it's a D10
I
plus
think
2.
change
isn't
of
it?
fate you
I
can
don't
give
know
to
if it
someone
has a
else as
bonus.
well. Can't you?
Oh, can you?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's just a d10.
Hang on. Hang
Oh,
on.
he's got
Tactical mind. You're right at the bottom.
No, it's just D10. So adds another 4.
4, so a total of 7.
7.
Okay.
Is he still going in the water? Because if he's still going in the water,
As you leave that person's, the vampire's square,
Yeah.
he swings and manages to hit you, making it enough for you to start losing your grip. You're gonna go down into that water.
There's nothing I can do to stop that.
Well, you got hit, so you do take damage
Yeah.
of 9 slashing damage.
So how much movement is it to get out of the water?
I believe it. Swimming. Hang on. Yeah, rules on it too.
Swim speed.
Yeah.
what armor you got on?
Yeah.
That's a really good question.
If it's metal, you're in trouble.
Chain shirt?
Hey?
Chain shirt?
Medium armor.
Yeah.
I think it's just heavy armor.
Oh, you still be struggling
Yeah,
to
it's
swim.
D&D
No
though.
rules. Yeah.
Yeah, it's D&D, yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
So how much movement have I used trying to leap over and falling down?
I would say you've used probably about half of it. So 15. While swimming, each foot of movement costs 1 extra unless the creature has a swim speed.
so half it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you use half and you're in the water. So you've got like.
Bonus action. Expeditious retreat.
Okay. What'll that do?
I think it stopped all the
Where is my...
slow movement. So you still have 30 movement now.
Ah, here.
Is that right?
It just basically gives me a dash
Oh, yeah.
for this round and the next few rounds
Okay.
using my bonus action.
So you're going to try and swim to one of the ropes inside so you can climb up onto our ship.
with whatever movement I've got left and another set of movement.
Most ships have ladders built into the side of
Yeah.
the wooden ships.
The dinghies are on the bottom. The
Yeah.
crystals are down the bottom.
You'll be able to get to something probably next round to climb up. But yes, you take the damage, you're fallen into the water and start swimming. And
Great.
Sure, so the extra whole set of movement just doesn't help me start to get up.
extra set of movement, sorry. Yes, you make it to one of the dinghies or your choice, one of the footholds that will make you climb.
Footholds
Yeah.
ready to go up.
Cool. Cool.
You're 20 feet whereabouts do you want to be?
Probably about here.
Cool. Yep, I'll say you're happily there. On the bottom of the ship, able to start climbing next turn. Crew. The captain lowers his weapon and starts steering the ship, engaging
Warp drive.
the
Yeah, I'm
arcane.
concentrating.
Engage.
You're concentrating.
On the expeditious retreat.
Yeah.
For the next 10 minutes, I can use my bonus actions as dashes.
Cool. This guy will climb down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh. Whee. 20. Cool. Right. As everyone's going in, these two will start shooting as they move, so they don't get disadvantage as they're coming in. One hit. Both hits. The new vampire takes a total of 10 damage. Reese rounding up with swords. Two hits. Pays if I roll the right dice. 15. Cool. No, there's the other two, isn't it? Against Korath's vampire. Short swords. Both miss. New round. Talaric.
I'm going to attack that same one once again.
Yep. The ship has started to pull away, by the way.
Like, how far away is it?
What's the ship speed? 30 feet?
Normally. But I've only just started, so I would say he's only moved 5 feet away from the ship at the moment.
Before I attack, I say, should we start leaving? Like, yell out.
You just see this big bald head nodding up and down.
And you hear someone go, blah, blah. It's me. By the way. Blah.
I'm going. How much is shit? I'm like drifting out of the battle.
It's an action to disengage.
Yeah, I'll disengage.
Cool. So you disengage.
Yeah, and I still have my mission.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I will go to the area where the rope is and try and swing across.
Yep, so right to the edge as you disengage.
Okay.
Disengage, go towards one of the ends.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, sorry, hang on, Mike. Hang
Take
on.
it. 8:41 p.m.
Hang on.
Tim Tams are awesome. We all love Tim Tams. Nom 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 nom.
There you go.
On it, every time.
137 into the recording. There we
What are
go.
you
Swing across.
Swing it.
18.
18 with your acrobatics?
Yeah.
Nice. You do make it across onto the ship. But you have no more movement.
That's everything then.
Cool. It is now the vampire's turn.
Yeah, shit. You.
That's what I'm debating. No. That one's gonna jump.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exit across.
Into the water.
Secretly, it's holy water.
That would be.
I'm gonna cast Bless on the water.
Sea God is angry.
Right, the one on you, Nikita, is going to go use its bite attack for a... Oh no, it's Constitution saving throw.
Moving.
It's moving water, and the water's moving.
Oh.
But these are obviously dangerous pirate vampires.
Have additional damage in
Life's pretty cheap.
Are they, or are they just,
But I'm just completely hopeless. I can't answer.
you know, circumstance fight
You just-
vampires?
Before you
Pointing
put
them
your
out
head
for
down,
these.
can you grab me a drink,
Yeah,
please? Just because I'm all prepped.
Ass just comes out.
I'm just imagining like
Thank you.
water might build up. And it's like,
Right.
Yeah.
Did you do your con save?
oh, no. Alright. I was having a good conversation.
Should have just said yes, I got a 20.
Oh, did ya?
Yes.
9.
Nine.
Oh,
She's got wings. Fly.
she's Speed
Zero speed.
Grappled.
Yeah, well, as soon as she's ungrappled.
Oh wait, wrong die. Ooh,
Can
lucky.
use, change of fate or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can reduce the damage if you want.
Oh, you're not going to do it.
I should have done it before. I didn't even think. I didn't realize she was grappled still.
So you take.
How much?
I wanted to be with.
That's true. It's the player, not the character.
Oh.
That uses change of fate.
18 damage.
True, you do, yeah.
Are you dead?
I have nap time now.
Oh no!
You can reduce it if you want to use your change of fate.
Yeah, all right.
The damage gets reduced by
1.
13. And it was 18, so you take 5 damage.
Now get out of here, because
Well,
I
I
can't
have-
do it
She
again.
has to.
I have been trying. I've got to break grapple first.
Oh god, am I going to turn around with 2 vampires hanging off me? and
Right,
say
talk about those 2
grass?
vampires hanging off you.
Well, same about those two.
They get advantage.
Hmm.
Miss. Hey, a hit. So 1 claw from one of them hits. Giving you a total of 11 slashing damage.
5.
5.
5. The other one. This is. Hit. Oh, 17 or an 18. For 24 to hit you. 7 slashing.
3.
So 3.
5.
So that's
8.
8 damage, and I will use one of my...
You have to do it on one of the attacks if you're going to reduce it.
No, it's alright. I'll use one of my Warrior of the Gods to heal myself
Nice.
You did it as a react.
as a bonus action.
You have to do that on your turn.
So you have to wait your turn. That's alright.
So it
you
was
take
8 damage, did you say?
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
And it's 20 pictures, sorry. 20.
Ooh. There. Cora. You get 2 attacks against you.
Oh, sorry.
Both miss.
Yeah.
Oh wait, one of them gets disadvantage anyway, wasn't it? Oh, both anyway. Hang on, see if it gets in that one.
Yeah, you hit him.
And that one.
No, you missed. You missed. Remember?
Oh, did I miss?
Yeah. I think you missed. Or was it
No,
you?
I hit.
Someone's hit him recently.
Yeah, I hit him.
Oh.
Yeah, because I didn't roll with this
Somebody
minus.
missed.
Yeah. You took 8 damage on him. That one's going to attack that person.
Oh no, Robin. Tina.
Robin.
The female.
This one will be attacking
Robin's a girl.
Robin.
Fey Wound Strain.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And there's 3 vampires on that.
Cramp.
Both hit.
Oh, sorry, got cramp on my leg.
Oh, I couldn't tell if you were joking
For real?
then.
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh,
like,
no.
really. Because I'm on these statins, or whatever they're called, for cholesterol. And all of a sudden, I'll just cramp up, no reason. And then it just, like, literally for 5 seconds, and it just stopped.
Oh
It's
no!
always in my hamstring.
The crew died.
She took. The vampire took one out.
Oh no, and they turned straight up. Stand straight up as another vampire.
And quadruple
no.
hit points.
Quick, into the dinghy. Let's go.
Please getting the vampires into service.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's
Um,
right.
Caldex.
I think the last ship tried that.
I am going to cast blindness on the one that's on Danica.
Yeah.
So that is
Constitution saving throw.
yeah,
Oh.
Constitution saving
Con save of 24.
I didn't see probably go.
Oh, sorry, my bad. 21.
Oh, is that all? Oh.
throw. Yep. Right.
Nah.
I looked at the wrong stat.
Good try, Caldex.
I haven't done anything. Doesn't matter. Sorry, guys.
You hit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was a dex save, it would have fucking made a difference. Maybe. As any movement?
You should move further.
Yeah, I'm going to Come further down this way.
You don't want to do nothing and die.
Out there.
Balls, man. It'd be like getting run out without facing a bull.
Cora, you're up.
Jane.
Jane.
I don't know what her name was. I'm gonna swing at this.
Faywon.
Yeah, Jane. I'm gonna swing at this one. This time I'm gonna take disadvantage. There's a 10.
Sure. No.
I am going to.
Get angry and throw him off board.
I'm gonna move away from the edge. So just around to here. Just so I have somebody next to me so I can actually help with the reaction, just in case.
Yeah. Cool. Danica. Please break this.
I'm gonna try break it again. 19.
You break the grapple. You are now
So
free.
that's my action.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have movement.
You're a rogue. I think you can use your bonus action to disengage.
Yeah, without being hit, yeah.
What level did you get that at? 2,
I
right?
don't know.
It's not at 1, I know that.
I don't know what it's called.
Cunning action.
Cunning
Yeah.
action.
I'm going to fly straight up.
You're disengaging first with that. You can't see it, can you?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's under cunning action, isn't it?
No, I'm just gonna fly straight up.
You're gonna take an attack, is it?
Yes, but I'm gonna be quicker, so it's only gonna get one attack.
And you're gonna get one attack anyway if you're not.
What
Okay.
about if it grapples you again? Just use your cunning action.
Yeah.
Let her do what she wants.
Oh my god.
Okay. As you fly up, it's going to
Got
make.
another character to bring in.
Lucky I rolled a fucking 1. Okay, now.
Can I use? No.
I trip up, fall off the boat.
That's when you use the other half of the.
I'd say as you launch yourself, you boot it in the face, so it can't even try and grab you, and you fly straight up.
You need to get like a
So
little shot.
as
glass.
I'm
I'm
flying-
trying to get some ones that I can actually ride on and how high you are.
Stands.
Yeah,
30 foot, 60 foot.
yeah, and just mark them.
So I'm gonna fly straight up, and as I'm flying straight up, I'm just gonna disappear. I'm gonna use Shadow Cloak, and I'm just gonna wrap the darkness around me and just disappear from sight.
Was it a bonus action?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have done that first.
You are invisible.
It's basically rope trap.
Yeah. You could have done that first, and then it would have had disadvantage on the opportunity attack. But
But it
regardless.
didn't look as cool.
No,
That
but it would
didn't
have
look as
been
cool.
because I was grappled. They would have known where I was, so it would have.
Sorry, so you action break the grapple,
Mm.
and then bonus action go hidey, and then leave.
Right.
So I had disadvantage to attack, but it doesn't matter.
You're invisible in the air.
That's perfect placement, Josh.
It's quite good.
You can't see her. Falcris, you're up.
Falcris is the only one on the boat. So many vampires.
Ah, now this is the kind of odds I like.
God.
Here we
That
go.
was-
You know how you said it worked?
Oh, and you'll see. I'll just barely go, poor Falcris, he died, and then you'll see me sailing along. I won! It's just a steering wheel.
Don't worry. King Cecil will mention your name in the
That'll be right. Cool. Right, I'm going to take this fucker in front of him. That's alright, man.
You-
I'm playing time.
To be fair, you might as well reckless attack. They're all flanking you anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm recklessly attacked. I was about to roll 12 sided. Oh, 16 or You gonna fucking get it, motherfucker.
That misses.
Sorry.
Come on, let's.
Right, 8 or.
Did you take the 8?
Yeah, 8.
No, go on, take the 7.
Okay, so plus 6, 14.
Plus roll decent.
Plus another 3, 17 times 2, 34 damage.
How would you like to finish him off?
I'm going to cut him right down the middle and chop him straight in half. And whip around and go, you're next.
One half in the water, one half on the cannon.
Yeah. Right, how far away is the ship now?
It's only moved 5 feet since it started.
It's about to start moving
About to rock
further.
off.
Because they're up after one more person after you, so they're going to move.
Alright, no, I've got to hold the ground. I'll stay for another round and then I'll jump.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm turning around facing this guy. Okay. Oh, and here's my bonus action.
Heal?
Yes.
Yeah.
1d12 from my Warriors of the Gods. 1d12. Okay.
That sounds so good.
Fight music.
No, the,
Oh, the one.
Yes.
I'm fully healed.
Yes, the fight music as well sounds really good. Thanks,
that
Pocket
too.
Bud.
Fuck about
That was the free ad read. Didn't even script that one. In.
Did you happen to see our TikTok of the
That's,
last
that's-
ad read?
3
No,
rounds
I
of
don't have
rage.
TikTok.
I think I put it on Facebook as well.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it was great. Went well. Bihan, you're up.
Will 60 feet get me into contact with this one?
Yes. You just like spider climb up the ship and
Just like climb up the ladder and just like.
Expeditiously. And then true strike away.
Behan secretly spider.
More ways than one. 16 to hit.
that hits.
7 radiant damage.
Very nice. Hadn't been hit yet. This one.
Oh, I had the advantage too, because I'm flanking. So
Yeah.
let's see if I got a crit as well. No.
Had the crew not hit it at all?
No.
No.
They tried.
They
India
did
was
try.
The crew. She's on the ground.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't see it.
You didn't add the ad read to Facebook.
Hey?
The ad read isn't on Facebook.
Ah, sorry, I was meant to. I put the other one up, didn't I? Right. The captain will move the ship another 15 feet away, so it now is 25 feet away.
Which point, Josh?
Okay. Okay. Your choice.
No, it's just like I want it to be far enough so that they can't leap anymore. Then I'll jump.
Into the water.
Necessary?
You
I don't have any
flies.
armor on, so
Yes.
I should be able to swim.
I've got full faith in you, Kazi.
He's surprised you made it this far. So, obviously.
Wink. Shoot between them. You'll shoot. And miss. And all three of them will do swords. To hit. Cool. The other ones. There are two there.
Some meaty dice.
Middle one.
Meaty, heavy.
That is the one that is on Cora.
I would use this all the time, but I can't read the numbers. So I've been meaning to put some like
Nail polish.
Right.
yeah.
So, two of these guys hit that vampire there with their swords. That one there manages to hit that vampire with the sword. This one here throws his sword overboard.
I don't want to fight anymore. I'm joining
So that's the
Greenpeace.
apprentice then, that one.
That one there you recognize as Tide Skipper, the cook.
Okay.
He throws the sword and pulls out his meat
Don't
cleaver.
worry, he fights as well as he cooks.
What's for tea? Fish.
Raw.
And it'd be weird if he said pork, so come on.
Okay, Talaric, you're up.
I'm going. I can't make it between them, can I?
No, but if you got range and do that, you're hurting.
I mean, by like shooting.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any arrows.
Throw an axe.
From my thoughts. sword.
With a long sword. That won't work.
I'll throw the longbow.
You could shoot it.
I don't know. I didn't purchase it.
Oh. No, we would have had
Hey, would have had
arrows.
it. We've had a
surely.
month of prep.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like arrows on the
You'll
deck.
have an arrow.
Just pluck one off the ground real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll shoot an arrow then.
You need to put some arrows in your inventory. You had a month to prep.
I'll go.
Yeah, stay away. Yeah.
Put a
He's also the golden boy. He could have easily requisitioned arrows.
exactly.
That's true.
Put a quiver of arrows in your inventory.
Yeah.
Mother is the.
Mother was the one that
11
died.
hit.
Doesn't hit?
11.
No. Not take an arrow off.
Minus 1.
Negative
Owed,
1.
owed the boat 1. Shook no IOUs here.
Is this ripping up a floorboard?
Oh, that's funny.
You've got them well occupied.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. They'll be shitting their pants by now.
Oh, it's just gone.
What's this one, Josh? He didn't move.
He's a
What?
captain.
I know.
Where do you add regular? I keep people.
What do you know?
Right. So D4.
Oh, here we go.
That vampire there is going to aim for that middle crew member there.
Excellent. Like it when they don't hit me.
With a 25 to hit with one of the attacks.
Goodbye, crew member.
Yes. That was the brother to the one that just died.
Poo-crow.
So what
Is it slash or bite?
Well,
very
nice.
Caldex is a racist.
Man, I'm sorry, we can't have you in that group anymore. Go to the corner. Go to the racist corner.
The one that just gets discriminated against in all of Motumotu.
Put your dunce Ku Klux Klan hat on.
I think the drow are probably allowed to say rude things about vampires. I think
You're fair enough.
I think that's
2
close
attacks
enough.
against you, Korath. Both miss.
Is
Oh,
that
nice.
because they're so dark?
Right, now we're on foul,
right.
Chris.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Chris, you got
what?
six
Oh, you
attacks
get a-
on you.
you-
Yeah,
get
6
advantage.
attacks.
You get advantage.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
reckless
yeah,
attack.
Yeah.
reckless.
You actually got the nat 20 on the reckless advantage.
No. I was just thinking, would all of them get it? Because
'Cause
not
you-
all of them were in contact with me then. That's all.
Anybody who attacks you until your next turn has advantage.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
But no
Thanks
next.
for that, mate.
Could that
No,
other
that's
one have
good
actually
for you.
got that?
Remember the rules?
Isn't he in his large form? So could the other one have actually got around there? Or if you take that
Yeah, wouldn't I have got a...
He's occupying a.
Wouldn't I have
okay.
got a
Should that other one not have been able
reaction
to-
attack or whatever it's
They're
called?
not leaving your threatened square.
Oh, here we go.
It's-
So look, I'm surrounded by rules lawyers. That's what I am.
That's how we have
You know,
fun.
like exploiting.
We call it surrounded by rules.
fun and games.
You can go in the dunce corner with him, and you can piss off.
Go to my room to read my
We're a
rules.
family-friendly show.
I'm trying to save us all here, and you're trying to get me killed.
No, you're on the boat. See you later.
Right, it's the last time I ever spend my fate saving on the rest of you bastards.
I really hope Carl Chris doesn't come back as a vampire because that would suck.
To be fair, you were trying to save Danica, who I don't think is...
You know what? I'd come back as a cannibal one. I'd go for you first.
Come on, Josh.
Hang on.
He's still rolling.
3.
674 damage. Told you I was going to die.
You're gonna half it all.
You're raging, though, right? You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll be fine. I've heard this.
You'll have just enough hit points that you can't run away safely.
30 slashing damage as 4 claws hit you.
30.
So
Is that
half is 15.
15. I will take an island fortitude as my reaction. I can do that, can't I?
Reduced it by
Yeah.
a D12.
Yeah.
D12 plus 3 for you.
Yeah.
I only have
Oh,
Fuck, you could take nothing.
I take
you
that.
No, you nice.
Just
Three vampires.
Three vampires.
so they're going. He's treating them like flesh wounds. They're scratching them.
Butter smash!
Surely they back on.
Pass!
That's fantastic.
Would you like to roll an intimidation with that?
Fuck you, eh?
I don't think anyone's going to disagree, but that has
The
to be worthy of
inspiration,
inspiration. Yeah.
Well, I didn't do anything. I just rolled.
You didn't need to. That's the
That
point.
was awesome.
Okay. All right, intimidation. 19. That's
You. Okay.
Large form, 0 damage taken.
Despite the fact they know they did well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You terrify the fuck out of them, and they
Right.
vacate you.
No, he's used his reaction.
I used
Yeah.
reaction. Well, that was a worthy
Can
use of
I,
reaction.
yeah.
When it's my turn.
Which
will be a wee while.
A little while, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. No, I'll get out of there when I can.
Okay.
Cool.
Caldex, you're up.
All right. Wow. I'm gonna use my Eldritch Blast. Oh, actually, am I within range of the one that's got my hex on it?
This one here. Oh, you.
Oh, how far is your
I think
range?
it's 100.
120.
Yeah,
So
you're
They're
still within
5 feet-
range.
They're still 25, but that's plenty.
That's
Yeah,
plenty.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna cast my Eldritch Blast on the one with hex and
Yep.
try and actually do something to the
You can do it.
Really
I believe
good
in you.
range on Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast.
Hit them.
How much damage it does.
20.
That hit.
Hey!
Natural or dirty?
Dirty 20.
Nah.
Naturally, yes.
Naturally.
Yeah. Exactly. That is a
I'm gonna come back over to your ship and go. That was fun.
Party ship.
Let's get back.
I don't know why they
That's
attacked
dealing
us when they
10
don't do any damage.
Sorry.
10 damage.
10
Vampires, isn't
damage.
it? Yeah.
Everyone else has been hit. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Tell
Guys, I hit him!
Yay!
And it's also a 1d6 for hex.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 damage.
What? Did you do 1 damage?
Oh, that was the
Hex.
hex.
Okay.
Hex damage. Any movement?
No, I'm just gonna sit here like really happy that I just like I finally did something.
Beaming.
But-
Korath, you're up.
Let's die. Korath. I'm gonna raise my sword, and then I'm gonna shove him with my shield.
Nice.
Nice.
So, contested strength, I believe. I'll just shove.
And the drink with you.
Just so many. Study, utilize. Target must succeed on a strength or dex saving throw. It chooses which. Or you either push it 5 feet away or cause it for an action. So DC 8 plus strength plus proficiency. So for me,
Are you in large form?
no, I'm not.
I was gonna
So
say.
strength is plus 4. So that's 12 plus proficiency is 16. That is to succeed on a DC 16. Strength or dex.
Your proficiency can't be 4.
Oh, 14. Sorry, 14.
23.
That's fine.
Wrong.
Empire. I chose Dex, and that's better
really
for it.
strong, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's either that or I'm hitting with disadvantage.
It was a good,
Don't you just
good
attack
move.
normally?
Yeah, I can. I can choose to.
Why don't you?
Because I'm role-playing my character. I've just started using a longsword. It's really difficult to do it.
Any movement?
Yeah, I move sideways as a back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Danica, you're up.
I am going to fly over to our ship.
Double movement. Because it's already 25 feet away.
I have 40. I'm fine.
25 plus where you flew up. What, there? 10, 15. That is 40. You can make it to the edge.
40 to the edge, but you're also...
Yeah, you're
however high
above
you
the...
were. So it's probably
Okay,
60 feet to land.
Double movement or whatever.
Cool.
So you can bonus action your movement.
Can you?
Well, she is a rogue, so she can dash as bonus.
Oh, yeah, true.
You can fly cunningly.
Ah. Where are you going?
I'm gonna land on one of the masts.
That one? Or the middle one?
Either or, don't bother me.
Middle one's closer. You're on the middle mast.
And at the end of my turn,
Up in the mask, you reappear. Get off the wings. Cool.
You could use your action to hide too. So then next turn, no one knows where you are, even though you
Yeah.
were invisible.
And up on them.
can I use both
No,
my...
you
Yeah,
use
you
your
use
bonus
it.
action.
Okay, well, I'll use my action to hide or whatever it is.
Just make sure that you have sneak attack.
Yep.
Well, yeah, no one knows where you are.
Oh, Chris, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to leap to the ship. Now I have... Where are we? I get 10 feet extra speed. And I have advantage on strength checks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use my
Check.
athletics to leap as far as I can.
Long jump.
So how long is your standing leap? 30 feet?
I don't know, it's just all I know is my speed is 10 extra 10 feet.
You run back a bit. Take a
I've got an advantage
Yeah,
on
you can
strength.
take a run up on your long jump.
Well, if I can, I will.
I
Long jump.
don't
When-
know how jumping.
When you make a long jump, you leap horizontally a number of feet equal up to your strength score if you move 10 feet immediately before the jump.
Okay.
So,
Well, I've got
strength plus 4, so 40 feet.
a number of feet up to your strength, so 4 feet.
18 feet.
Oh, 18 feet.
Hey, snaps.
But I've got 10 extra feet of speed at the moment,
Yeah.
What's up,
and I'm also
kitten?
twice my size. I don't know if that helps at all.
What's up, kitten?
That would have to.
Yeah, I'd say you could.
Even if you couldn't jump onto the deck, you could surely aim for the ladder.
Yeah, I'm
that-
just going to
Yeah.
go as far as I can.
Yeah, you'll make the edge as you're going down. So if you can try and make a, what does it say? Acrobatics check as you try to grab the side of the ship.
Because
Can
I'm
you get this?
raging, I get to
Really
use some strength
important.
and acrobatics, which gives me 4 instead of 3.
Mine.
Yep.
So,
You get advantage because it's a strength check?
Yes.
yes. Is that right?
Mhm.
I'll leave it up to Josh.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like barbarian shit.
9 or 10. So 19.
You well and truly grab the edge of the deck.
Yeah!
You Superman across it and
Cool one!
Straight next to that guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I turn and yell to the captain that everyone's aboard? Like,
It's taken them 3 turns to move 25 feet away. It's going to take us a long time to get away from their boat.
Right. Did you get it? Do you have an action left to do an attack?
I think it does.
that,
How long do I
that
have to
is your action to
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That
create
sounds
a long
right.
jump.
Well,
Well, you didn't need that paper, right?
That's fine.
Yeah, look. You get that piece.
Right. Bihan, you're up.
Ah,
That's really.
right.
I
This
want to keep
previous
this bit.
turn I hit,
I want to
so
keep
we'll
this
get
bit.
advantage for this turn.
Put it right there.
With
Oh, yeah.
At 20. Jesus. Doing 8 radiant damage.
How come we only
Did
doing
you-
8 radiant damage?
Double it.
Because it's 2 plus 2 for my strength. Because even though I get a huge bonus to hit with spell, I don't do any extra damage.
Not doing any extra damage at all.
Not till I'm level 5.
Why's
No,
that?
So
I thought you still took your modifier from your normal weapon attack.
I do.
Ah.
Plus 2.
Okay.
There is that already doubled?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
already doubled.
Wow, that sucks balls.
A D6 to hit, yeah.
Still up. But can't heal. Right, the crew. And then after the crew act, how do we feel about taking a break as we got to the end of this
Sounds
round
good.
of... I need a drink. Captain will steer further and you'll make another... We'll go 30 feet this time away from the ship, so a
So
total
55 now.
55.
I wonder if they're going to turn to bats and follow us.
These ones do not have that ability.
Oh, thank Christ.
So
Just
these
turn
two crew,
dolphins colours.
3 crew now. Swords. 3 sword attacks.
Big boss turns into a boat.
All miss.
Same Boaty McBoatface.
Um,
The boatiest boat in the world.
The one there with the sword will attack.
Vampire dolphin.
Hits.
Dolphins, that would be so cool. And then the Japanese come and get them both. And they start going, fuck your dolphin! Fuck your whale! It was such a good South Park.
And the one with the meat cleaver misses. If it was a
Is it a
fish.
two-handed meat cleaver? Or just the one-handed?
You don't
Did he
call
get
it that.
advantage because Valkyrie?
Ah!
Maybe it's a bastard
Didn't
meat
make a
cleaver.
difference. To roll 2 and a 7. Okay, so with that, we'll take a quick break and come back at the beginning of the next round with Talbot.
Hello players and DMs, I'm Lance with Draw20, and today I'd like to introduce our illustrated card-based D20 companion. I would call it a D20 alternative, but usually when I do, all people hear is,
"Once I've cast my curse of cards, they'll never use dice ever again."
These are meant to be an addition to your collection that you use for intense situations or very character-driven moments. While they do work exactly like a D20 in terms of probability, we are not trying to replace your dice. The cards themselves are a fantastic companion for any D20 system. The cards are beautiful, dramatic, fun to handle, and actually celebrate your results. From, "We might actually pull this off," to, "The gods are with us!" Also ranging from, "That was slightly craptacular," to, "What in the actual was I thinking?" Now that we've had a good look at the cards, I'd also like to introduce myself.
Hey there, my name's Lance. I'm an illustrator and lifelong tabletop role-playing gamer. I love to DM games that are dark and dangerous or fantastical and absurd. I love long walks in the Feywild and enhancing your abilities.
Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you at our next video where we're going to discuss alternative uses for DMs and players. See you soon.
In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. In dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. Their party formed by fate's design, each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test, in pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination there is no end to delight. For in roll for adventure the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. adventure. In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. In dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. Their party formed by fate's design, each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test, in pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination there is no end to delight. For in roll for adventure the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. The thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. In dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. their party formed by fate's design. Each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test, in pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination there is no end to delight. For in Roll for Adventure the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. The thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure.
Welcome back. We left in the middle of a battle, so let's continue that battle. Elric, your turn.
I am going to, once again, shoot at the one that I was shooting at previous.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, it's not a fight.
You haven't won that.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
Yeah, no. It hits the boat if you want.
It's the boat. You missed the boat.
No, it does not. Any movement?
No.
Okay. That now moves on to the
Oh, Graham's Capstan. I'll call it that.
vampires. The two remaining.
She quite likes the feather sticks, but not the feather sticky.
Four surrounding. That one there. That one to the north. One, two,
All
that
the
one
little
there
wires
is
she
going
gives
to get
them up and
attacked.
throws around. You don't know what to do with it twice, do you?
He's losing a lot of crew.
We've got to stop that from happening. We have to work harder.
Know who that'll be.
And there are
Cool,
four
free
surrounding. One being Falkreath. Two. Horath. You get 2 attacks against you. A dirty 20, and the other misses. Nine slashing damage.
I will use my reaction to repeat that back. A d12. 7.
You take 2 slashing damage. Then
What did you say? I got inspiration.
Yeah.
like that.
Thank you.
This one will climb and disengage. You can't attack onto the side of the ship. Start moving along the side of the ship.
How far down?
It would be about 10 feet down. Side.
Would that be? I still be able to hit him with my size right now. Double my size.
If you were to run along to where it is now, yeah.
Okay.
When it's your turn.
As long as I can still get him.
Yeah.
Hit him.
Well, I mean, you think how long my arm, if I was normal size, would be about 4 feet because I'm 7 feet tall.
Caldex.
Plus my sword is 6 feet.
There
long.
is that target,
So I'm
or the one on the
it's a great
side.
sword.
These ones.
Who looks,
Oh, you
Well,
could
that's
probably
10
reach
feet
this
then,
ship.
Look
and
the
I'll be
weakest
double
of
normal
them.
size.
who looks like they're about to keel over and die?
Neither of them. I mean that. Oh, sorry, that one was the weakest one. That was the one that. That was the one
he's
that Korath
crawling
had
on the
blooded.
side of the ship.
Yeah.
So if you went to the side, you could
I'm
probably.
going to go to the edge of the ship and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Cool.
Ooh, 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Well,
12 damage to it. Still up. Getting close though. Taking out 2/3 of its hit points. No, sorry. 3/4 of its hit points. This was one of the stronger ones. Does that complete your turn?
yeah, I'm gonna sort of like just come back
Back a
again.
bit.
Just,
Yep.
keeping my distance.
Korath, you're up.
That one's just crawled away from us, so I'm gonna run over to this one here and I'm gonna try and grapple it.
You run at it, yep.
Oh, actually, can I use my bonus action to go large form
Yep.
and then try and grapple? I have advantage on strength. 21.
A contested, isn't it? Yeah, that failed. 9. You just come out of nowhere. Whoa!
And then I'm going to action surge. Then can I try and incapacitate it?
Okay. Incapacitated.
Nice.
How do you do that?
So basically, I've grappled it. I've got it. It can't move.
Yeah.
And if it attacks anybody else, has disadvantage. But then I'm going to incapacitate it by binding its hands
I see.
in my large form.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets no actions. You can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction. Your speed is
Dear.
0. Yeah.
Just tie it up.
Yeah.
Does it give people advantage to hit it?
I would assume so.
Or are you doing this to get information out of it?
Well, at no point in killing it, you want to know what
Yeah.
was going on there.
Yeah.
Well, that will go poorly with my next planned action. Maybe.
Well, now that I've just grappled it and incapacitated it, I'm just like, let's get this thing to a lethal point before it starts talking.
tie you to the mast until morning.
Danica, you're up.
Apart from the one on the side of the ship and the one that has been held,
Mm-hmm.
are they the only two on there?
Only 2 on the ship, yep. There are 3 other chests, though.
I am going to pew pew at the one that's been held.
Okay. Advantage. It's being restrained, so normally that would be disadvantage because it's held down, so just normal roll. 'Cause it cancels
Sure,
it.
this is just like automatic, right?
I think incapacitated is. Read the rules on there. I can't.
It doesn't say anything about trying to hit it. It just says, while you have the incapacitated condition, you experience the following effects. Inactive, you can't take any action, reaction, or bonus actions. No concentration, your concentration is broken. You're speechless, you can't speak. And you're surprised, you get disadvantage on initiative rolls.
Well, surely they're prone and you get advantage.
So what does surprise mean?
The surprised is the disadvantage on initiative rolls.
Right.
Unless you include the grappled, because you've grappled him as well.
Not
Speed 0. You have disadvantage on any attacks but they can't make attacks. The grappler can move you if they wish. It costs an extra foot to move them per foot of movement.
So half my speed to move it.
Yeah. So no advantage. Oh. So just single roll.
10 to hit.
That's a miss. No
Tend
bonus.
to hit if he's bound and can't.
Probably because there's a giant in the way.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's possible.
Any movement?
Nope.
Cool. Valkyris.
I will run over to where I think it is on the side and
Well, you
go,
can look over the edge as you run.
yeah, and go Kachopsky.
Go Kachopsky then.
Do I get any kind of advantage to this? No. Oh. 20.
Yeah, that hits. Didn't need no advantage.
You'll get us a mint.
6 or 9. So that's 6, 15. Let's
15.
do another 4.
19. Okay.
Oh, look at now.
There's 14 hit points left.
Is it still holding on to the side?
Yes, it's got spider climb, so.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. This one. Yep. Cool.
Okay. Bihan, you're up.
Well, it looks like this one's handled. I'll step back over here, see what's going on over the side.
Yep.
Pop
Boom!
pistol.
Yep.
With, I've checked I can do this. True strike. 18 to hit.
That hits.
What's true strike do?
It does my normal combat attack, but with my spell bonus instead.
Ooh.
Doing
Oh, man.
12 radiant damage.
Ah,
You did?
it has 2 hit points left. I said 14 to you.
Oh, that's right.
If I hadn't said anything, I
I
probably
thought
would have
radiant
allowed it
damage
to be
would do
dead.
double damage to it or something. That's all.
No, it just means it can't heal.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it regenerates.
Why do you think the other one's been hard to kill?
I don't know. I killed mine.
The crew. Further away from the other boat. You're now 85 feet away from that other boat. Leaving it in its dust. It is, if anyone does clear to look back, it is fully engulfed in flames now as well.
What do the vampires do?
Yeah, do they?
You hear the screaming as the vampires are being engulfed in flames.
Good.
They die if they stay, they die if they leave.
Well, maybe it's been nice.
They tried to get onto your ship.
I know.
Well, it worked for one of them. Well,
Mm.
the other one jumped across, swung
They've been
across.
hanging around for a long time, that one.
Just hanging out.
Mm.
Can I yell to the other guy as well, like anyone available, like we've got to watch out for the other chests, like that vampire in the middle jumped out of one of the chests.
Sit on them.
Okay.
You could
These two will shoot at the one hanging at the side though first.
Man, the crew's going to be so happy if one of them pops them.
One of them does hit. 3 damage.
Be like, he'll be bragging.
You know what? I'm gonna make it the cook.
Not that he's got.
I lost the sword.
Not that he's got anyone left.
But he
to
had his bow.
drag,
I killed the vampire.
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, we're eating well tonight, boys.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
These two will move away because you've
Where,
grappled
where did you get beat?
it. And check 2 of the chests.
Bit stringy, though.
They'll use their sword to smash open the locks, push open the chests. Inside, they both see gold-filled chests. They start digging around. Gold. That will be their turn. Talric,
There's still that one on the boat, right?
which is being grappled by an
Condition
incapacitated.
ring?
Wait, what does grapple do? So I can attack.
You can do whatever you want to it normally, but it can't attack, it can't speak, it can't move, and it can't take actions, bonus actions,
It can't
or
do
anything.
diddly.
There's
Can
literally
it try and break out of it?
out of it.
Apparently it can. Doesn't say it can.
Nope.
Do you want to
Yeah.
finish it or do you want to keep it?
We're gonna make sure that we know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
I'll go over and be like, ooh, gold.
Natural
gonna-
instinct is the army sent us out, and our job is to
Find info.
kill, or not kill these things, but restrain them and bring them back. That's
Yep.
my specialty.
How far away is that other boat?
55 feet. Or 85,
85
then.
feet.
So it's not coming back.
It wasn't moving either.
It's fully engulfed in flames, too.
You can
Probably
hear screaming.
explode any minute now because remember I moved the gunpowder things that can. Yeah.
Where are you?
the
Oh,
boom
you're here.
stuff.
So you're going to move over to one of the chests and do what?
Make sure all the gold's actually legit. Like,
You're going to start digging around in it too?
Inspect them, yeah.
You start digging around in it as you've only moved. Buckle. I'll allow you doing more. You put your hands in deeper and deeper and you find dirt. As you move your hands through the dirt, you discover that this is empty. Other than the thin layer of gold on top.
There were 7 chests, and I suspect there were 7 vampires.
How many did we engage? There was one more that killed.
2 fell down,
Yeah.
3 on there. I've got one that's 6. There's another one that we never saw.
It could be in another chest.
you said,
Vampire's turn. This one can't do anything. Caldex, what are you going to do?
What am I gonna do? I am going to. Can I just like prepare a spell ready?
Yep.
And just keep an
that'd be
eye out
fast.
for what's happening on deck.
How far is your hex, by the way? Range on it
100.
before you break
It's
concentration.
got 60-foot casting.
Yeah.
But then I think it
As far as you want.
on there, I don't know, it might have a range.
Is it like a connection thing as well that you feel connected to it?
But last range 90 feet.
Yes.
No.
I
you
would
wouldn't
s-
want that.
Yeah.
No,
drop.
probably just
Yeah, you'd start to drop it, but as you do, I'd say you're connected kind of to it. You feel it die as it is burnt in flames, and as you do feel it die,
Oh,
you
shit.
hear
The
a
damage is
large
using my
boom
spell casting
as the
ability.
ship
modifier as well.
explodes and just
Catastrophic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
okay, I should have been doing more
everywhere.
damage.
Plus 5.
+4. Yeah.
Correct.
I'm gonna remove my hand from its mouth as I'm pressuring its neck into the floorboards of this boat, and I'm just gonna say, tell us what happened to the original crew on that boat. And then before it starts speaking, I'm just gonna turn around and say, someone get me some rope so we can tie this thing up.
And I think I already have some rope on me.
There's a boat. There's
Yeah,
lots of boats.
it'll have
So someone pass it here and help me.
I'll
Yeah, I'll
some
give you a
rope.
hand.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hand, cuz.
It reacts as by hissing at you, and as a hint of where we are, I will play the victory. There is no more vampires on board, apart from the one you have incapacitated. There we go.
I'll drop my rage, by the way.
So in the other chests you find, but if you decide to search them, is the same thing, thin layer of gold on top with the burial dirt that they need to underneath.
And we have all the chests on the boat.
Yes. Total amount of gold per chest you find about, I'd say 1,000 gold pieces per chest.
7,000 total.
8,000.
8,000 total.
I said the one, and then there were 7 others.
We,
So
we
there was
won't get all that. You know.
It doesn't matter. You can write down my note for this.
20 shares for the captain.
We only got
Well, no,
Ten-
Captain gets half straight away.
Yeah,
Why
10.
would-
Actually, yes, you got a good point there.
That's
Yes,
how
you
it
did only get 3 chests on.
Why do we only get 3?
because we only got 3 chests across.
Yeah.
the
So
other
you
side.
got 3,000.
I thought I got 3 chests across.
You were getting the second one, and then there was the explosion. You decided to bail.
Ah.
So you got one. You were carrying the third when yeah.
Okay.
And he brought a sack over.
you bought a sack. You're going to check inside the sack now?
Yeah, I'll search the
Inside the sack, you find little ball bearings for guns
Well,
and ammunition.
Oh!
Case. Wouldn't they call that case?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. But I'm also looking at my pistol and my sword and going,
Right.
like, real confused.
Why is that? Because you can't decide which one to use.
No, because I was doing weird shit with them.
What were you doing? So weird.
True story.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Well, you've never done that before.
Right. Who was getting the rope before
I was.
you were?
Yep.
Cool. You get the rope. And together you tie up this vampire.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do to the vampire?
I'm gonna ask the captain what he wants.
I cast friends on it.
Oh! How do you cast friends on it?
I just go talk to it, and before I know it, there's like symbol flash in my mind. I do some hand signals, and what's it need to do?
Charmed.
It needs to.
DC something. Charisma saving throw.
Your spell DC?
I've cast a spell. No, I haven't cast a spell on it. It's wisdom saving throw.
It's tied up. Does it get a saving throw?
So it automatically succeeds if it isn't a humanoid. It's probably not. If
No,
you
of course it's humanoid.
It's humanoid.
Yeah.
It's got 2 arms, 2 legs.
Yeah.
no, D&D humanoids kind of different sometimes.
You mean like a demi-human or human?
Like, is undead a humanoid? I bet you it's not.
Well, vampires were humanoids. So
If you're fighting it, we no longer, or if I've cast a spell on it within the last 24 hours, it'll be a 14 to save.
It failed anyway.
So in that case, as long as it's humanoid, emanate a sense of friendship, or have the charm condition for a minute.
Charm.
when you mean humanoid, is it sentient?
Humanoid with a capital H.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, these were humans.
I'm assuming
And D&D, things have categories, and I think an undead is not humanoid.
we've got monstrosities, beasts,
So aberrations.
I think vampires are a special case though, because they're not like zombies, they're not reanimated.
If Josh wants to rule it that way, but I strongly suspect.
I'm trying to find where we find enough.
How would you describe the vampire? Is it acting like a human would? Because when we saw them, we thought they were human.
Because these,
or is it undead?
I mean, are they like slaves to somebody else's will? Then that would be different. I suspect that thing's will is dead. Yeah, which would actually mean that this thing would probably not be a vampire for very long. If it's,
we never saw the boss in that regardless. But it depends. That I'm assuming the more intelligent it is, the more likely it's a humanoid.
Yeah,
but it's entirely up to how Josh.
because like a skeleton would, obviously. A
That-
zombie.
According to the search on
That's what I mean.
D&D
Not really
Beyond,
sentient.
as soon as I put the humanoid in, vampires disappear.
So while they retain the humanoid appearance they had in life, they are not technically humanoids.
Yeah.
So you can choose to automatically succeed in the saving throw.
I mean, you've incapacitated it and it's not allowed any things like that, so I'll say it fails, so you friended it.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 1.
Yeah, but technically it could have. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have ruled that it
Well, he gets final say. Of
So,
course, he's
yeah.
the boss. You know, that's all there is to it.
I say
Story.
I'll treat this as good cop, bad cop. I said, don't worry about the others. I'll make sure you're protected. What's the story with the boat?
He starts hissing at you and looking very dubious about the friendship idea. Or the good cop.
So it's hissing at me.
Yeah.
So it didn't work?
Oh, it worked, but it's a lighter hiss compared to when he questioned.
It's a friendly.
Yeah, it's like when Nala was, You approach too fast. But it does go to speak. It says, the crew died. We are the crew.
You
We're
have
the
been
crew.
transported?
We, the crew were transporting us to a new land, a new feasting ground.
You had planned to take the boat?
When we were a couple days away from shore.
We just dodged a bullet then from Motumotu. Though I suspect there's probably vampires there as well, something.
Will they try come save you?
I suspect with that loud boom they are dead. And as my brethren showed, we do not fare well in the water.
Okay. But, to answer your questions?
Where's the closest land? Where are we going?
Not friends with you, this is a...
I'll ask it again. Louder, sterner, more intimidating.
Slower and louder.
Still hisses back.
I'll punch it in the face.
It dies.
Roll your damage.
Unarmed strike, so it's just
A D4.
it's just 5 damage.
5 damage.
It can't do anything, so every time I hit it, it's just 5 damage.
It is no longer friends, by the way. Because it's taken damage. It doesn't have to be damage from me. Takes any damage. It's broke. And it's aware it's been charmed.
Okay, now it's
I'm gonna
Diz.
telepathically like get into its mind and like tell it like tell us like where the land is. Or like tell us what we want to know, or we will kill you. And it is an
Very
intimidation.
Very painful, yes. Sunlight's quite a nasty way to
Slowly and painfully.
Well, if we want
And
to kill it, we can
start
throw it
screaming
overboard.
inside its head and telling you to get the fuck out.
As I shake my hand with the blood splattering off it, I'm gonna look at
that
Bihan
not-
and I'm gonna say, we could just leave pieces of its body out in the sunlight.
Would that not
Cover
be an
half of it
intimidation
with a
check?
blanket.
You can intimidate?
I don't like these dice.
I
Dave.
don't think it's rational enough to understand the threat you're making.
nine.
Well, we're either
It's
gonna
not
get the
intimidated.
information or we're not. I'll punch it in the face again.
Where I am up on the map,
Yeah.
can I see this all happening very clearly?
Yeah.
I'm going to try shoot it to put it out of its misery.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
To be fair, I'm within 5 feet of it, so I'm gonna impose disadvantage on you with my shield.
Disadvantage. Lower roll.
8 damage.
What?
Oh, 8
Eight
to hit.
Yeah, this is you. It clings off the shield.
What's it doing?
Hissing and snarling and
It's not answering.
I go off to find my charts and books.
This is pointless. I'm picking it up and throwing it over the side.
okay. You pick it up. Are you stopping him?
No, he's the leader of our group. That's what he wants to do.
It's just pointless, you know. We're not going to get any more information out of it.
Just before
I'm
you
not
throw
interested
it,
in torturing things. But
just before you throw it off, I'm going to say to you, if we need information, this is our last opportunity.
we won't get any information from this thing, and if we do, it'll probably be lies.
It's your call, cuz.
Yeah.
I'll take the charts to the captain.
Yep.
So are these useful?
He has a look at the charts and he goes, possibly. These look different islands, shapes, formations that I've ever different to what I've ever seen.
I start looking through the logbook. Can I read them?
You can read them.
I'm not
They
doing
are
that to
in
do
common.
Towards your antagonism. It's a dangerous creature, and I don't want to hang around.
Yeah, you're
You do
the,
happen
you're
to
the
have
leader.
the captain's log.
And also, don't want you
Captain's
too
log?
So you guys
I
start
see.
reading.
I'll flip through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start reading through it. It's general stuff. You've thrown him overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear him scream as he goes down, still snarling and hissing as he
Oh well,
goes.
fish. So bad. Anyway, Captain, we got any beer?
There are
I'm
definitely
thirsty.
ale barrels in here.
I'm gonna go and ask the captain, like, we'll say, like, sorry for your crew's loss. Like, what would you like me to do with their bodies? Can we take them somewhere on the ship? What do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll do burials at sea.
Overside. In their hammocks.
As you flick through the captain's log, all seems normal. You read that they've taken on shipments and things like that at the last stops. At a strange town. I will get you the names next session.
Vampire.
Mainly because I can't remember the names off the top of my head.
Spectacular.
Pennsylvania. Transylvania.
Count Duckula.
As you flip through, you read notes in there about sickness amongst the crew. Starting very small, finding weird bite marks on the crew.
Ticks. Tick paralysis.
Should
have been vaccinated.
Then there's entries even later on that those crew members that have been bit disappear from of which beds they lay.
Don't like the light. Sleep all
Yeah.
day. Then they disappear.
Then the last entry says that the ship has fallen to the blight of which hail from the fake treasure chests of which they were paid handsomely to transport from one island to another in the land of Ethelon.
Ethelon.
Yeah. And now it's changed its name to Methalon.
Yep. And that was the
I'm
last
gonna
entry.
spend all this time helping prepare the bodies.
Yeah, I'll help too.
Cool.
After I've had a couple.
As does the
As
cook.
we're preparing bodies, I'm gonna sort of talk to
Leg stew.
Korath and say, just quietly, but did you see Danica and that fight she got bit by the vampire?
Did they bite her?
Yeah, should we be worried about that?
Didn't you get bit by him? Oh no, you got scratched.
I didn't get a scratch.
While we're talking to each other, dealing with these bodies, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see if I can spot Danica anywhere. I'm assuming you're over near the mast. Maybe you've moved.
I'm gonna be slowly sweeping up all the coins I can find and throwing them over the boat.
Oh! I'm gonna yell out, Danica, come here.
Divine smile.
I'm going to see that you're talking to me and directly turn my back and spread my wings.
I'm
And
gonna
I'll say it again. Danica, come here.
No, I'm ignoring you. Do not care.
I'm gonna talk to you and say down like in Elvish, like Danica, please come here.
I'll turn around and meekly come to you. And yes,
Korath, Korath was just wanting to talk to you. We saw, I saw you get bit in the fight. Are you okay?
yeah, I think so.
Where did it bite you? Like, whereabouts did it?
On your neck.
I'm gonna point to it and show and go if you're fine.
What's that?
What else were immune to disease?
Are you able to heal wounds like this?
Yeah, I will focus and I'll do
As soon as he
healing without
points
you.
his hand at me, I'm gonna shoot
He's-
straight up to the
he's
mask.
get-
I do
he's-
not trust him.
He's gonna help. He's gonna make it better.
Not him.
You can do it if you want me.
Yeah. What about Tyler?
Doesn't, doesn't know me fully, but like.
Will you
give
let
me more
someone
trust.
else help? Power it, and I'll point to
The blue head
Power
guy.
in the blue. help make better.
I'll look at Tarik, and then I'll look at Korath,
And more him.
and then I'll grudgingly fly down and go, blue hair can fix.
Oh, it's like I'm back at work.
This is what happens when you have 5 people who don't speak the same languages.
And have
by the-
different values.
By the way, the captain's name on that ship was Gerard Edwards.
Gerard Edwards.
Yeah.
I'm glad the captain didn't join it.
Was he a ginge?
How much health do you need?
Was that matter?
What?
Was that matter how much health she is?
It's like healing you.
Yeah, so you roll the heal.
To lay on hands.
Yeah.
So you
just roll.
Yeah, well, then he chooses how much to heal her.
That's why he's asking.
Yeah, how much do you need?
I thought he needed that one where
What's that?
it gets rid of all diseases and stuff.
Yeah, that's lay on.
If that's what.
It's not lay on hands.
That
Lay on
you can
hands to
use
purify poison.
X amount of
He
your.
uses like 5 of them or something to.
No,
Yeah.
it's a different thing.
Channel divinity. Yeah, it's an ability of paladins and clerics.
But yeah, I thought there was one thing that they could get rid of all the diseases and poison and stuff. And it wasn't lay on hands. Lay on hands is
It's
healing.
It's I can purify.
There is something else it can do.
Lay on hands.
So 5.
Yeah.
Oh, your possible poison is gone.
Okay, how many hit points do I heal?
5.
And then I will use the rest of my stuff because I'm at 5 HP.
Oh yeah, you got messed up.
I thought he would have healed himself.
Yeah,
But quicker
yeah,
than
heal
that.
yourself first, yeah.
Yeah. Right, round of battle.
It's funny how paladins most often use their lay on hands on themselves.
Well,
I
you
can't
won't be
heal
laying
anyone
hands-
else if I fall.
Yeah, you won't be laying hands on many people if you don't have any hands.
But they also tend to get into the fight.
I'm gonna say Caldex. What's her problem? Why won't she even look at me?
I don't really know. I'll speak to her soon and see if I can find out exactly why.
That doesn't stop.
You're allowed to call me an asshole, but honestly, I'm not. And to other people, I'm nothing but kind.
I know that. You're my cousin. Get over it.
I know
So,
that. I'm asking a question. If you can't answer it, then don't be a dick.
so you know how you don't like her or trust her.
I don't
not
trust her
nice
because
to
we
me.
found her on a boat. There was black smoke that shot up into the sky right before she went and grabbed Falkris's leg. We've never questioned her about what she's doing here, why she's here. Everyone just immediately trusts her. I trust Falkris. That's the only reason why I haven't done anything about it yet. But nobody's talked to me about this whatsoever, and now she just shot an arrow at me while I'm trying to deal with this freaking vampire on the ground.
She shot an arrow at the vampire.
How do you know that? It didn't hit it.
Well, you can't block. I've never seen you successfully block yourself.
I do it all the time. Right, well, fuck this. Caldex, can you please sort these bodies out? I'm gonna go lie down.
You're just leaving it alone. Just leave it go.
I don't know, yeah. Finish tidying up the bodies.
He didn't even get up to the bit where I said apparently the feeling's mutual.
It's just-
The fact that everyone trusts her because you can speak her language is really frustrating.
Yeah.
And no one's done anything to fix it.
Well,
The only person who's helping is Caldex.
I can teach you Elvish if you want.
I'm gone.
He's downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really a helper at heart.
I'm just stuck in the middle trying to.
Okay.
But yes, I sort out those bodies.
Amongst the remaining crew, the cook tries to grab a leg or two. I'm kidding. Kidding.
No bodies on the boat anyway.
So all of a sudden there's
Yeah.
pork on the
3
menu.
bodies went in the water and the other 3 were on the boat. That burned.
I'm talking about the crew.
Crew, yeah.
Oh,
Crew died.
That's okay.
Vampires.
Cannibalism's fine. Yuck, vampires. Yuck.
No. They all wrap the bodies and then say their prayers.
Last stitch. They stitch you up in hammock. That's the choice goes through your nose. Make sure you're dead. That's what they do.
Well, yeah, they were dead. And
Because this is a different rite of death we're doing here, I then talk to Danica and say, traditionally on ships, they bury the crew at sea.
I'm gonna nod and then pick up some of the last remaining coins and then like drop it on the little sacks that they've made with the bodies in it.
Minus gold.
And then I'm just gonna sit there and look kind of at you because obviously you've got something planned.
they start dropping the bodies off the side into the water. And the crew of 8 of the Spirit of Adventure is now down to 5.
Not including ourselves.
Not including yourselves. The cook survived, so it's okay, you can still eat.
Can we though?
Doesn't cook fish. Right.
Just as a quick question, would the captain have said anything if he saw anybody throwing the coins off the boat?
He was more focused on getting further and further away from the ship.
As far as I know, I'm the only one who saw it. I
Yeah.
just kind of went.
She's kind of been doing it off the side and grabbing stuff, throwing them
I
off.
noticed it, but I decided not to say anything. I've spoken to Danica enough to know it doesn't help.
Sorry. It's gold, eh?
Well, it was gold. There's definitely quite a bit of gold missing now.
Oh, well.
That's a shame. Right. You start breaking up into normal routines of watches and stuff. Rest, because it is night. Who would like to take the last watch before dawn?
Unless someone tells me to go on watch, I'm going to instead be studying my book.
Well, I'm gonna try and go and talk to Danica and just sort of chat to her.
I'll watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you,
I'm all-
Talaric and Falcris.
because
watch.
I'm full hooked once, I think.
Every so often I go, oh, I think I did this one.
What are you two talking about then?
Well, I'm gonna just sort of general chat at first, but I'm gonna like grab a leaf that she gave me and like give her a leaf back and go, present back. I wanted to talk.
I'm listening and I'm gonna take the leaf and kind of shove it back in my little arm thing.
I notice you really don't like Korath. I was wondering why.
He is a bully and I don't tolerate bullies.
He's not he means well. He's a nice person and he does look out for his friends and the crew. He just doesn't know you. Maybe if you make an effort to actually get to know him in a nice way, he will also be nice back.
But I try and he is still arrogant.
Yes,
He says you don't steal from people. So I put things back and I get told off.
Yeah,
He says we don't hurt our friends and we don't hurt our enemies. So I try and put the vampire out of its misery and he protects it like a friend.
it was almost hit him. The arrow almost hit him, but
Because he put his shield up. I had a clear shot.
I saw what you were trying to do. I know you weren't trying to hurt him, but sometimes it looks bad the way that some things come across. And we need to be careful that the crew that we're with don't think we're doing anything wrong because we're both out there. We need to be very careful in how we deal with them because otherwise they might treat us like enemies.
So bad people can get away with it because they speak common language?
No, bad people don't get away with it. They're good people from what I can tell.
So torture is good?
sometimes torture is necessary.
So torture is necessary if outcome is supposed to be good.
Sometimes, yes.
See where this is going. Oh shit. Brother's gonna wake up. He's died.
We just try to get along with the crew. And we need people because we're both outsiders. You get where I'm coming from? A little bit?
I'm trying to learn common.
Yeah, I'll help you learn more. And we can sit down now and learn more common.
Okay.
I go up to Korath after a while and go, "Hey, Korath, can I try something on you?"
Sure, what is it?
This is kind of like sparring. I've been reading this book, right? Just want to try some things. They may not be the nicest things in the world.
I'm always here to help.
Okay, I cast friends on him.
Oh, willingly fail. I'm no different to you whatsoever.
Right.
I already treat you like my friend.
Okay. Waiting for it to expire. When it expires, you know you've had a charm spell cast on you.
I'll look at you with a perplexed face and just say, the sensation is odd. Almost like even if I wanted to hate you, I couldn't.
Ah.
It's almost like you've compelled me to treat you like a brother or like a close family friend. Like I would be able to say no to you, but there's no way I'd hurt you. But I already feel like that. It just feels like the way, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You get what I mean, right?
Right. So it feels like I've tricked you.
Yeah.
But
like
only afterwards.
Like an honest trick. Yeah, but I didn't realize it until it was done.
What about this? And I cast Gust at him.
You just you say and I'll shake my head.
Oh my god!
Sweep the sweep off my head and say that's cold. That's really cool. Can you teach me how to do that? How did you learn? What did you do? How did?
Well, I had this book and I spent
That's
ages
the one
on it.
that you showed me, right?
But then I met someone in the capital, the king's advisor.
Yep.
Who talked nonsense at me for a month. Complete bullshit.
I've been there.
And
Probably slightly.
and it kept making sense.
Okay. So it's like.
But I can't explain why it makes sense.
This is why I get drunk.
It's like Count Falcon's after 12 bottles. It's complete gibberish, but it only makes sense once you're also in that state.
Yeah, it's
okay.
a lot like
Yeah.
being drunk on weird maths.
Yeah. I get it.
Me.
I honestly,
Yes.
you might not understand this, but when I pray, this is how I feel. I'm listening to these gods that are out there in the universe, and I know that they're there, and I try and communicate with them, and I never hear anything, but I know they're talking to me as well. It's like a conversation without words. But after the fact, you know what happened, but it never happened. I'm tired. I'm gonna go rest. If you need help with anything else, just let me know.
Okay.
And if you see Danica, check her neck. She got bit by a vampire. I was trying to help her and she won't listen to me.
She looks fine.
Have you ever been bitten by a vampire?
I mean, I took a couple of scratches.
Yeah, but I don't know how they work. and just have a feeling that if you get bit, that's how you turn.
Okay.
Just keep an eye out. I don't trust her fully to begin with. That doesn't change my perspective on this.
Well, on
right
the
now.
plus side, if she turns into a vampire, you'll get to put her down.
I don't think anybody will look upon that lightly. It'll have to be one of you if that happens.
Okay, I'll check on her.
I'll do it.
Think.
Put her down. Right.
I go talk to Keldax. And I go, hey, Korath, worried about Danica.
Well, I'm in the room with Danica.
Oh, I speak in common.
I recognise my name.
Can you check her neck?
I'll just say that Elric already healed her neck.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Think you're good, I say in Elvish.
Cool. You two out on the deck during the watch. Do you communicate in any way? Have any conversations?
Why?
Okay.
Well,
Wait. Cool.
After Bihan wanders off, I just like,
Sorry, mate. Just. Oh yeah, I suppose we could talk because
he was asking about your neck. If
I'm a
it's
zealot.
okay. Can
So
can
I
look?
would like to know a little bit about my god, who was somewhat like Crom. He does not care. And why is he like that? You should know about that. You're a paladin, aren't you?
What?
Paladin. You should know about that. Oh my god!
You're not listening
He's a
when
teenager.
someone's...
Talk slow.
No, he's role playing perfectly. Okay.
Yeah, I
What?
suppose, yeah.
What? What?
This is why I don't bother role playing.
What?
Does
Danica was
anybody
showing
know
me her
anything
neck
about any
with the
gods?
Do I see anything? Like, does it look like
It doesn't
bites,
look
or
infected or
it's
anything,
Been,
it's just-
been healed. So
Yeah, it's just where a bite has happened. There's no
but
weird
it looks
oozes.
healed. It looks.
Yeah. It seems fine.
Well, like after we just sort of general chat, I said I'm gonna go see how the others are off. Come back and I'm gonna approach Bihan and just say I got Danica to show me her neck.
What? Oh, that's right.
For the vampire bite, and it seems perfectly fine after you left it.
Oh,
It made me wonder.
so we had the captain's log on the last ship, and I listed the things that happened to the crew. They had the bites, and then they got this. So if that starts to happen here,
we
it's going to be a bad
might
time.
pay to keep an eye out just again.
Cool. You all would probably start to feel a bit tired now. Definitely time for a long rest.
Ooh.
The remaining crew do volunteer to take shifts if you wish to take a long rest.
Yes,
Yep,
please.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Do we complete a long rest?
successfully?
You do complete a long rest. However, when you complete your long rest, it is midday. Because of the timing of when you went to rest.
You only sleep 4 hours, Ryan, don't you?
So what's for lunch?
4 hours an hour. So they have 4 hours sleep, right?
That is a good question.
I believe so. Half though.
You need help. They're immune to charm and they don't sleep, they just go into a trance. I'm assuming a drow is the same.
What do you think?
would do the same.
Magic. No,
Yeah, man, you can put it.
no, I don't see anything about.
If magic can't put you to sleep, it should be a 4 hour long rest. I think you still have to do 8 hours, but you don't have to sleep or trance for 4 hours, so you're actually awake. You just
So
have
you
your eyes
don't
shut.
do any major activities. You do all complete your long rest.
Good, I did that.
And as you start coming up onto the deck, the captain sees you all and goes, I have some great news. Land ho! Straight at the front of the ship, you see land, land starting to appear on the horizon.
Is the
Oh,
weather
just keep off then,
hot,
eh?
cold? Like, is it colder or hotter when we were in Motumotu?
It does feel like it was warmer. It's starting to get warmer.
So yeah.
So a bit warmer than it was, but it was winter when you left. Or just beginning spring when you left Motumotu.
And we're in the virtual.
Yes. And I think with that, we will end our session here.
Oh, did we go up a level?
No, I imagine not.
Oh, no.
Didn't we just get one?
Just got up.
And
So it's been one day.
And it's been one day.
Is the calendar still valid here though? And we saw the sun rise and set 4 times.
did that all happen suddenly? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought you said that when we went to the fog. It
Yeah.
was like chronological.
Right. Well, thank you for watching, and we will catch you all in 2 weeks' time.
Are you doing the next one? Or is it the one after the used to be?
It's the next one after the rest. Alright. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Tim Jam.